Alright, looks like everything's up and running properly. So, hello everybody! Welcome back to Dragon Age Origins. Last time we pretty much finished up all of the Arl main quests and the Circle of Magi. Today we're going to be doing the DLC to pick up Shale. Since why the hell not? It's there. Might as well go grab his ass.
Indeed. Yes.
Also, since last time I went around pretty much all the towns, picked up as much elf fruit and materials as possible to make myself some healing poultices, basically. I also dropped off the Drake scales to Wade to see if he could finish up the armor while I was running around doing all the collecting for the healing items. Yeah, now I'm sitting on 32, back when we were sitting on like 1 or something. So here, just make a quick check to remember what his tactics were set up for. Okay, it's at 25%. Always need more of that stuff. Suddenly Darkspawn! Oh, Corpse Bomb, you end fight so fast.
We must strike quickly.
Hurry up and get over here, holy crap. I wonder how much cleaning is required after all these battles I have. I mean, I only showered the entire area in friggin' gore from when the corpse bombs go off. I just one-shot that bitch. I think they meant for me to come here earlier. And hey, things are dropping their stuff a lot faster.
No, I cannot.
Olaf's chest, huh? Why does that make me think of the League of Legends character? So much loot to pick up. And a good chunk of his crap.
These are vile and tainted creatures.
Oh, there's Shale. And a bit closer. Oh crap, I got stunned. I actually wanted to kill the Hurlock Alpha thing. Oh, I paralyzed him. Yeah, paralyzing may let you get auto backstabs too, so yeah, it's good. When applied all the paralysis runes on a whole bunch of different people, actually. Yeah, we just gotta kill damn archers. Pop goes your head. I just realized I don't have my chats up properly. Oops. Should fix that, and there we go. I mean, if I'm not paying attention to the chat at all, why the hell am I streaming, you know?
Success.
Well, I'm guessing that was Olaf's key, probably. Okay, then. Always happy to get some more health poultices. Guess seriously, are we low? Wouldn't it be nearly as bad if you could actually, how do I put it, buy more? I mean, most shops only have like 5 or 6 on hand.
This is a golem, I believe.
Well, no duh.
Perhaps beyond repair. There may be a way to reactivate.
Well, I got gypped. So let's see if this is Olaf's key. Now, here we go. Oh, yep, it is. It's not a bad knife, that's for sure.
I have done it.
Heck, red steel is tier 4, I want to say, when it comes to gear. So it's not bad. Only problem with it is at the moment. There we go. Well, then again, I could swap out the. Oh no, wait, that's tier 5. Yeah, I could probably take the stuff out of my dagger and put it onto the cheese knife. So there we go. Yeah, that's my offhand. So yeah. Basically exactly the same except for more armor penetration, and it doesn't have any runes in it yet. Well, apparently we're supposed to go into Wilhelm's cellar. Well, we got crystals. What is this, a Final Fantasy game? It is our XP ad. Hey, I'm almost a level 14, which means my second specialization. Everybody's almost at that point. And people really don't like you after you turn their buddies into living bombs. I wonder why that is. Dang it, I am not trying to target that one. I'm trying to target the one in front of me. You know, the one I maneuver behind so that I could actually get some backstabs off. Good lord, I slaughtered Genlocks. Well, then, Darkspawn in general. Thanks to the rune I stuck in my dagger. Plus 6 damage to all Darkspawn. That's pretty damn good, especially for backstab bonuses and stuff like that, so yeah. Especially for the area we're going to be heading into soonish. Oh, hey, better helmet. This basement seems to have an issue with the Cthulhu's. Apparently I'm seeing a Hurlock over there. That is for a character we have yet to meet. But we will soon. I'm hoping to meet him today.
As you said. I will not falter.
Oh lord, my damage goes crazy once I start backstabbing.
Let's make this quick.
Oh, stop running away.
This will not end.
Oh crap, there's a caster. Nope, target him, target him. Kaboom! Alright, that was good. A decades-old letter. Well, okay then. Let's call that both in the... Again. Oh. Oh, well, hello there, Like and Light. Been a while since we've seen you out here. Although I hear you're sick, so that's probably why. You eating enough chicken noodle soup and all that fun stuff? Hi there.
By the Maker, we're saved.
Says who? Shink.
You weren't sent by the ban, were you? To save us?
No, we are not sent by the Banhammers. I thought I wasn't sent by anyone. No, I'm a Grey Warden. We're looking forever on that statue outside.
A Grey Warden? Here? Thank the Maker for our luck. But if you weren't sent by someone, why are you here? If you don't mind me asking.
Bought a controller, but it doesn't work. Merchant told me about this place, actually.
A merchant? Why would a merchant... I think I see. This is about shale, isn't it? I should have known.
Why can't it be about me, damn it? And they run out and get slaughtered by Darkspawn that I failed to kill, or that were hiding somewhere. It's Goopy!
That damnable golem brought us nothing but trouble. My mother sold the rod years ago after it killed my father, and good riddance.
You haven't finished this game, but you have played it. But your father, what do you mean?
My father's name was Wilhelm, mage to the Isles of Redcliffe and a hero in the war against Orlais. And what did he get? One day, my mother found him outside the tower, with so many broken bones she could barely recognize him, and shale standing over him just like it is now. My father deserved better than that. But if you really want to wake shale up, well, it's yours now.
Ah, it looks like we're dealing with iRobot here. Curious about this place? That's great. And murder his master. Anything else you can tell me about this golem?
My mother never talked about it much. I was just a small child when my father died. Look,
Well
I know
then.
you probably have more important things on your mind, but I really need your help. I know you already saved my life, and I'm grateful, but my daughter is inside the laboratory. She was afraid and ran too far in before I could stop her. I don't know how she made it past my father's defenses. One of the men tried to go after her. He was killed, but you could find
damn
her,
it.
couldn't you?
Even though she's still alive, what killed this man who went after her? Why would I want to risk it myself? I just want to know how to activate the golem.
There are defenses my father put down here to keep...
Can you be a bit more
strangers out.
specific about that?
I knew about the barrier. I had the key for that. But the rest of it, well, we never came down here.
Joy.
Ever. You will? Thank the Maker!
We're good, guys. We
My
gotta go and
father's
save the
laboratory
ladies.
is just past the next
Although then
area,
I guess she
think.
is a little girl,
She
but
has
never
to
mind.
be there.
This conversation is getting weird. Let's just go stab stuff. Oh, plenty of poultice making stuff. I'm guessing this is where this dude died, so what? Well then!
It will be done.
I think your father might have been a blood mage, or working with things he really shouldn't have. Because I mean, yeah. People tend to frown upon demon summonings and all that fun stuff. Harvest Festival ring and a remarkable greenstone, oh my. Well, they're giving us some nice, well, consumable items. I wonder if these crystal clusters are important for the dude we're about to get.
What do you mean you've never climbed a tree? Don't cats like to be in trees?
Congratulations there, Lycan. You actually won for once.
You have come to play, haven't you? We're playing a guessing game. It's better with more people.
Who's we?
Kitty and me, of course. You don't see
Oh,
anyone
the cat's a
else here,
demon, is
do you?
it?
Anyway, you should go if you're not going to play. Kitty finds you distracting.
The cat finds me distracting?
Kitty's clever. She says you want to take me back to my father, but I'm not going. She would be lonely.
You are so kind, Amalia. I would miss you.
Baby cat!
if you left.
That's not really a cat, is it?
Of course she's a cat. She just talks, that's all.
Talking is simple enough.
Uh-huh.
I am a cat, really. Nothing you say will convince Amalia to go with you. She loves only me now. I am her friend, while you...
Stranger who finds you enter, I don't really care about the garden. What have you done to her?
I have done nothing. I am all but powerless. The mage made sure of that, didn't he? I cannot leave this chamber. No, Amalia found me. After... It seems we are at an impasse, so let me propose a compromise.
Oh, really?
Release me, mortal, and let me have the girl. Let us return to her father. Leave this place.
Does the deal know something out of place? I don't make deals with your kind.
No!
You will not take the child from me.
Long cat!
She shall be mine forever.
Oh, this is happening now. Of course it's one of them. What else would it be? There are no other female demon types. And crap, a whole bunch of shambling corpses, and now I'm frozen. I hate freeze. Look how long it lasts. And it's already dead. The Helm of Honleith, huh? Court of Shattered Dreams. Well, his daughter got trapped by an evil demon and turned into a monstrosity, and we had to kill her. I guess you can't go through anything in Dragon Age without some kind of... how do I put it? Questionable action you have to perform. I guess there's nothing else for us here to pick up.
It will be done.
And there are more demons hanging out here, and I hate when the game thinks it needs to move the character to do something. It just never really works out that well. And it really lowers your friggin' damage per second. Well, this was pretty short, but maybe not quite sweet.
Of course. As you say.
Seriously, what was your father into, man? This place is freaking Demon City. Aw. I'm like a bar and a half away from 14.
What happened to her? Is she in there? Why hasn't... She's... dead. Oh, my poor butterfly. Thank you for finding her.
I was kind of the one who stabbed her.
I'm grateful. You'll need a phrase to activate Shale. It's Doolan hard. I wouldn't want the thing, but it's obvious you can handle yourself just fine. Now, I guess... well...
Oh, we just ruined his life. Success! Man, he's taking the most epic of yawns. You really need to have long, lingering shots of this guy's face as he does nothing. Hi there.
I knew that the day would come when someone would find the control rod. And not even a mage this time. Probably stumbled across the rod by accident, I suppose. Typical.
You're British?
I stood here in this spot and watched the wretched little villagers scurry around me for, oh, I have no idea how long. Many, many years.
Oh, you poor dear. That would be really very boring.
And the villagers had no idea they were being watched. Creepy.
I was just beginning to get used to the quiet, too. Tell me, are all the villagers dead?
Not all of them, no.
Some got away, then.
I would like to crush their skulls myself!
Perhaps. I may have forgotten after all the years of being called Gollum. Gollum, fetch me that chair. Do be a good Gollum and squash that insipid bandit. And let's not forget, Gollum, pick me up. I tire of...
Well, that one is pretty... how do I put it? Lazy.
Rod, doesn't it? I am awake, so it must.
Something it certainly does right in its hand. Don't get any funny ideas, Golem.
I see the control rod, yet I feel... Go on, order me to do something.
Fight attack, Alistair.
And, nothing. I feel
Well then.
nothing. I feel no compulsion to carry out its command. I suppose this means the rod is broken.
So what now? You go on a killing rampage? Can it be fixed? No, you're not just walking away.
I suppose if I can't be commanded, this means I have free will, yes?
Well, not really, since you are a character in the video game. Your will is mine!
This village for so long, I have no purpose. I find myself at a bit of a loss. What about it? It must have awoken me for some reason, no? What did it intend to do with me?
I can think of many uses for a personal golem. I didn't give it much thought.
Ah, how unexpected, yet refreshing. I suppose I have two options, do I not? Go with it or go elsewhere? I do not even know what lies beyond this village.
You're going to keep calling me it? What do you want to do? Killed your former master? How do I know you can be trusted?
I watched this village for so long, unable to move or act. My memories of anything before are vague at best. So I have no idea what I want to do. I'm glad to be mobile. Is that not enough?
Are you certain you want to bring that thing with us? It could be dangerous. Large. Good point. Better it than me, anyhow.
You mean I don't have to smash my head into doors anymore to open them? Yay!
Shale, by the way. This should be interesting.
That's great. Now get on the bench. So we now have our own personal golem joining up with us, and apparently Alistair disapproves. But either way, we can just get the hell out of here. Man, it's a long walk out of this village, isn't it? So let's actually go to our camp and take a look at our new party member. There he is. So Shale equips those crystal thingy things we've been picking up. And basically each of them are associated with a certain element, like the spirit obviously gets spirit resistances. There. And of course lightning is lightning, nature, etc. Although they do have other effects to them, like, well, the nature one gives physical resist. See here, lightning gives dexterity, chance to dodge attacks, and chance to avoid missiles, so it's like the dodgy one. And the fire one improves its damage and its stamina regeneration. Let's just give him that. And of course, there are weapon versions of the things. The tiers of them are like, well, I think they get like chipped, large, and I don't know. I know clear is like a pretty decent level of them. So let's see here. Well, all of the different ones that convert his damage into an element, as you can see. Basically, whatever element you're picking is going to be what element he attacks with. Nuda. Well, let's see. It looks like fire's just flat out. You do more damage. Ice is for crits and armor penetration. Lightning is dex and more accurate attacks, and this is the tanky one, basically. Guess we'll give him the fire one. It also makes him all glowy, depending upon which ones you give him. Oh, really? We can't even give him his levels properly? Hey. He can't learn any actual skills like the herbalism and stuff like that. Bleh. And he's also considered to be another warrior. I guess if you wanted another tank outside of Alistair, he could suffice for that. And he's got 4 different lines, as it were, that, well, help him out. Let's see here. And as I recall, yeah, they're all based around a sustained mode, basically. Like Stonar here is, I believe, his big defensive one. Let's see here. Support mode that imbues nearby party members with bonus to attack, defense, and health regeneration. With other talents in this chain, Shale gains bonuses to armor and to resist hostile spells, and party members gain bonus to most statistics. However, the aura paralyzes Shale and imposes a personal penalty to defense as well as draining stamina. With reduced assault, nearby enemies suffer penalties to attack, defense, and movement speed. So yeah, you activate this, everybody else gets buffed up, and he's stuck in place. And then he's got passives that basically just boost that up. Like this one's here, gives armor to the party. And health regeneration, stamina regeneration, and spell power. This one also grants it additional bonuses to armor and resist hostile spells. And even more stat boost to everything, to everybody. And it also debuffs the enemies. And then supernatural resistance boosts it even further. So yeah, this is very nice for helping out the entire group. So your Rock Mastery, this is his ranged attack mode. Basically, he chucks rocks and stuff like that. There, then Stoneheart. Oh, this is his tank mode. And then you can just start yelling at people, apparently. So here, stuns nearby enemies, and nearby enemies are even more likely to choose Shale as a target whenever Stoneheart is activated. So you're in Stone Roar, because stones can roar, you know. Oh, it's his taunt. And finally, Regenerating Burst. He explodes with energy, damaging all nearby enemies. We're also stunned, in which case they're merely knocked back. After learning this talent, he also gains even more stamina regeneration and stuff. And then Pulverizing Blow, this is his offensive one. So here, takes a penalty to defense in exchange for a bonus to damage. Oh yeah, then he has his activated skills. Slam, Quake. Actually, I think we saw most of these skills when I was playing as the Golem in the Circle of Magi. There, Killing Blow. Oh, this attack. The Berserker class also has this attack. Basically, it takes all of your stamina and converts it into one gigantic blow. So Shale could work, I just have never really been interested in using him as much. I don't know, I guess my problem with like using him or say the Kiba is the fact that their builds are so limited, for lack of a better term. I mean, they only get the warrior talents and then their specific attacks. They don't get the option of using anything else. Now let's take a quick trip back over to Denerim to see if we can pick up my dragon armor from Wade. As we slowly traverse this land. I don't think we'll actually get into any random encounters, since I'm fairly certain I've activated quite a few of them already. And before I forget, we could also finish up that stupid side quest for clearing out dead bodies. I couldn't find the last one, then I took a look at the quest list earlier and found it. It's... Hey, we can unlock that chest now. I think you actually can steal the key for those chests off of one of the guys standing around the market. So, according to him, he's in the warehouse. I never would have guessed that better materials make for better equipment. I mean, who knew, right?
I won't take the blame for
Hey,
this.
pick up the body,
This was
please.
bad from the start. No way he... Thanks. I ain't sticking around to see how this turns out.
Now I can drop this in the well, so this side quest stops popping up every time I come into this place. Loading, loading, loading. There we go. Not sure what the other quest marker on our map is at the moment. Since I kind of doubt it's pointing towards Wade's place. No, it isn't. Oh, yeah, that's right. We found some weird scrolls and we can give them to her as a quest, as I recall.
Nice to see you again. Really? Oh, pardon my incredulity. I would like to examine them in any event. Let me see. The scrolls are old, no question, and the script. It's written in cipher. Early believers used them to keep their writings safe from the Devinter Magus. These could be authentic. Please, let me examine it.
Have fun with it.
I need parchment, quill, and ink. What's the trick to the cipher again?
And off she goes.
I examined your scrolls. I know a few of the early Chantry ciphers, but I'm not fully familiar with this one. The bits I have made out. This may be an account of Maferath's final days, and perhaps more.
Oh, I guess that's who it is. Andraste's husband.
I know. It's remarkable. The same Maferath who betrayed our prophet and saw her burn alive in Minrath Rus. If we could get a real translation, well, it could be the find of our lifetime. It could take months. The ciphers were designed to be difficult for the Magistrates to decrypt. Who knows what secrets we can... Here is all of the allowance I have for acquisitions. Take it and go. 1,000.
Yay, money! And we got 7 gold and 50 silver. That's not a bad amount. As everyone just stares at me as I dump a body. I just love how they just stare at you like, well, that just happened. I think the guys who ordered this were the ones in the Mod Noble Tavern.
You're here about it.
It's done. I made the armor. And it's garbage. I wouldn't let a festering
Oh my.
swine wear it.
Wade, it's amazing. I don't see anything wrong with it.
Are you blind as well as stupid? The leg guards are too tight.
How do you know that without actually, you know, measuring me or anything like that?
I see a splotch. It's garbage, I say.
It's fine. Truly. It's a work of art. Here, wear it well. Now kindly leave.
Oops. Hey. There we go. Here we go. Wage Drake skin. Well, it's good. I'll probably give that to Liliana. Definitely better than my boots, that's for sure. And the chest piece. Yeah, it's got an armor of 9. That's ridiculous for leather armor. But I'm sticking with my curry gloves because they enhance my backstab damage. Liliana, on the other hand, is not so burdened. Wait, does she not have the strength to wear it? There it is. She needs a strength of 20 to be able to wear it. Oh my. Well, she can take my old boots at least. And we never did take a look at the Helm of Onleith. And it's... That's actually pretty nice. The +2 to all attributes is really good. And the +3 armor really puts its, well, armor above what I'm currently wearing. It also looks kind of snazzy with the whole, like, wing motif it's got out the back. Well, I guess on the sides more.
Did you bring more scales? I want to try again. I've learned so much.
Wade, please leave the customer alone. You must be kidding. We're done. No?
Heren, more scales. I can make another set.
Andraste, no.
I've been thinking every night about what I do different. It's all in my head. Dear Heren, don't worry. I can make...
I'm sure that's what he was worried about.
You worry too much. Just give me the scales, friend, and I'll have my finest work.
As I recall, if you pay him, he does make it better.
Perfect, you say? Well, there are a few alterations I can... I'll close up the shop then. No more new orders. Think of the possibilities.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I use up a whole bunch of gold, but it's for basically the best light armor in the game. Trying to think of any light armor that is actually better than that. And hell, with 2 sets, that means that I can give Liliana the lesser of the 2, and oh yeah, I need to go get paid, don't I? For the disposal of the bodies. Then we're off to Orzammar. And then we get to deal with all those fun politics. Oh, come on. The bar isn't even that big of a place. There we go. Yeah, so we've got roughly half of the cost of the armor already. Oh, really? Still can't? Oh well. Oh yeah, I almost forgot about this.
So...
You hear about the note? Maybe we have some things we can talk about. You are of great interest to me.
So you're the ones trying to kill me.
Who do you blame for a death? The sword or the swordsman? Crows are swords, instruments used by someone else for their own reasons. So, one of our swords is hired out. He and his employees will do their job or die trying. But the crows as a whole have no bias.
And you can just flat out attack him too.
Ferelden is a busy place. Blight, civil war, other mayhem. Lots of people not...
Ain't that the truth?
Sometimes they really don't get along. Maybe want to do something about it. The people that handle that sort of thing can get real busy.
Help, go on. You're treating the mistake if you think I'm assassin. Even though I do have the class specialization of assassin.
So, someone that's crossed our path and lived? Well, Maybe they could help out. Make some coin.
As I recall, you do get some pretty good money for doing this stuff.
I hand you a scroll. You read it, you learn about someone interesting. If you find out something happens to him, something unfortunate, then if we talk again, I give you money for letting me know.
I don't.
Oh, of course, Wayne does not approve.
Like what's on the scroll? Don't do anything. Maybe he has an accident and someone else tells me all about it.
If I do this for you, I want no more crows after me.
That I cannot do. One master has a contract on you. But if you help us out, maybe if that master asks for help, he'll just get silence.
Yes!
There you go. If that's all.
Wynn does not approve. Wait, what?
Enjoy the reading.
Apparently I already killed this guy.
What? You did what? No, I believe you.
You're kind of good at this, aren't you?
Well, you're good. You might want to look in the chest. Find everything you need. Payment? No.
And apparently he has his own thug. How lovely. Oh well, let's get out of here. It's time for the fun in Orzammar. And ironically, the whole next section has more, how do I put it, more politics than anything that has to do with the humans. Which is weird. You'd think it'd be the opposite, and the humans would be the huge thing on politics. But no, it's actually the dwarves who you have to deal with that more.
Dwarven crafts. Fine dwarven crafts. Direction of Orzammar.
But that is, well, something for when we actually get on with it. To the Frostback Mountains. Oh wait, oh, there's new places for us to head to apparently on the map. Oh yeah, the little flags one is the Civil War thing. Basically, those don't really pop up until after you finish with a human. And it's just basically a random encounter between, well, some of Arl Eamon's men and some of Logain's men. Don't remember there being all that much of a benefit to doing it outside of the usual, you know, XP, money, etc. Oh yes, this friggin' fight.
We will need to fight shortly.
And people really love that whole they send the regards thing, don't they? Yeah, and you can die. Do not need you for messing this up for everybody. Ah, crap. I was bit it. I was not watching his stats. Can I please? Oh, I'm... There we go. Took me a while to finally get his ass stunned, and... Oh, paralyzed too. And off goes his head. Man, this guy's got balls. All of his friends are dead, and he's still just blinking away at us with arrows.
You should have fled.
This attack did take me by surprise the first time I played the game. It wasn't fun, just to put it bluntly, as I was just wandering around early on, and then all of a sudden, a fairly tough encounter against a couple warriors, 2 rogues, and a mage. There, what injury did you get, Alistair? Concussion! I tried to feed him one of the Mabari gift items. I think all of the remarkable stone gift items, now that I'm thinking about it, I think those are the ones you give to Shale. Apparently there's gossips hanging around here.
Today, there's a grey warden loose.
Really? And he hasn't been arrested?
Seems he's making an army.
Maybe you shouldn't lap up everything your butcher says.
Well, given the fact that I already have knights and... Oh, this is the other deserter did.
You have some kind of problem. Oh? What is this about? Oh,
Yep.
I see.
This is totally gonna end well for you, buddy. Oh, come on. What stunned me? Well, it stunned half of us, it looked like. Oh no, there's another dude. Seriously, you're just some shady thug, dude. It's not like I'd come after you for this fight if you ran. You don't even have a name. Well, that side quest is all done now. And I can pick my second specialization. We've seen Bard all the time from Liliana, since, well, that's her main specialization. Ranger, as I explained before, is basically just gives you pets, basically. Guess it's okay, but I've never really messed with it all that much. Duelist, however, is a pretty good one, especially for our whole assassin build. So it's, well, I mean, just taking the roll gives you +2 to dex and +1 damage a hit. I mean, so your Ranger gives Constitution and Nature Resist, and Bard gives Willpower and Cunning. Admittedly, I am going heavy on the Cunning, but still. I should probably start getting some points into stuff like, you know, Constitution and Willpower so that I can actually use more attacks. So here, oh, this causes bleeding damage whenever I backstab someone. So here, under Duelist, we can now add in the Dueling Stance, which, as it says, gives a bonus to attack, which basically means it's a lot easier for us to hit our opponents. Then we can also get Upset Balance, which, as it says, throws the opponent off balance, imposing penalties to movement, speed, and defense unless the target passes a physical resistance check. It's a decent debuff, but I've hardly ever used it. Honestly, I mainly use it for dueling, especially after you get Keen Defense over here, which also gives you, well, more defense, aka less chance to actually get hit. And then its final ability, Pinpoint Strike. The duelist has learned to strike the vitals of an enemy with pinpoint accuracy from every angle. For a moderate duration, all successful attacks generate automatic critical hits. If that don't sound good, I don't know what is. So let's first get Lacerate, and basically complete my assassin skills, because the last assassin skill is you get some stamina back when you kill something with a backstab. You don't always kill something with a backstab, even as an assassin, so its usefulness can kind of be I mean, it's basically the warriors get a skill like that called Death Blow. Either way, it's really not that important to focus on. Admittedly, at some point I would like to get Whirlwind. It is pretty much the best AoE attack I can get with dual wielding. But I do want to get into all the duelist skills too. Decisions. I do want evasion too, since as it says, grants a 1 in 5 chance of evading physical attacks, including being stunned or knocked down. So on top of all my normal defenses, it just has a flat 20% chance to just say no. Oh well, either way, my dude's just becoming awesome. As I recall, who the heck is this guy?
Can I interest you in something? I've got the finest selection of...
Oh, I guess he's a store. Dalthanon! Looks like a decent two-handed weapon, which I'm not really using all that much, and I think I have better two-handers. Ooh, 1.8 less damage, but it does have rapid aim. Oh, now that I think about it, I should probably try to... How do I put it? become friendly with Leliana, because, well, if you get to the point where she actually becomes friends with you and tells you about herself and all that fun stuff, it unlocks a side quest for her where basically you get jumped from some, well, basically from her old spy master lady she worked for. Well, it does look like some decent collars. Dwarven Smith's Belt. +1 armor. Well, simple, but could be effective. Give me all yo elf root. Because I'm probably going to need some by the time we're done with all this. Because this place takes a bit of time to get through. Yeah, might as well sell some of our stuff. Especially since, holy crap, we are kinda borderline overburdened. Don't want to sell those. Don't think, yeah, they don't have any special abilities on them, so don't need to worry about them. I swear the worst part is, what's the face? Shale's crystals, just because it's like, it feels like you need to keep like every type on hand so that you can swap them out at a moment's notice if, say, you run into something that starts using like fire damage or something. Oh yeah, we do not need that because we're not going to have any blood mages since I don't have that unlocked, and that would probably be very nice on Win. And that is a very nice ring. I think I want that for myself. Oh boy, I need spice. I should probably actually, you know, give some of these gifts. That would probably help out a lot, wouldn't it?
So, what do you think will happen to all those people we left behind in Lothering?
Some of them will find their way to Denerim. Many will die, as the Maker wills.
Don't you wish you could have stayed there? To help more people, I mean.
If the Blight isn't stopped, everyone will die. This is the greater good we're serving.
The greater good.
Right here.
So it's all right to let some people die for the greater good? I'm not so sure about that. I felt bad leaving all those...
Well, you could have actually spoke up about that and make this not come out of nowhere there, Alistair.
There will be worse to come yet. You will need to steel yourself. You know this.
I've never been very good at that. The steeling myself part. I find it better sometimes to just be a little weak. I'm alright with that. Really.
I don't believe you. And either way, it's not as if any of us has a choice.
Oh, you wish to talk to me?
Wait.
That...
Maybe it'll change by the time my children...
Oh, I was skipping through his dialogue because I thought it was like a, oh hey, it's a shop, but no.
Twice a year. I'm confined to a trade stall in the Commons, but I see enough. It's very closed in. My grandfather says I've lost my stone sense. I was born topside. I don't remember having it.
So yeah, he's basically to bring up some of the, how do I put it, assholishness of the dwarves. Basically, all the dwarves we meet on like the surface and all that, they're not allowed back into Orzammar because dicks and all that. Oh my. Oh, apparently this is a special one for her.
For me? They smell lovely. And there's something so familiar about them. These were my mother's flowers. She would sprinkle the dry petals.
Well, I guess it's a good thing I gave it to you then.
Oh, they smell just like her. Thank you so much.
Liliana really approves of that. There. Now what do I give her? Oh, I do know... Yeah, I figured Liliana would love that.
Thank you so much. It's a wonderful thought. I don't know what to say.
Is hers the artwork?
Oh,
I guess not. Not sure which is the gifts that she really likes. Oh, okay, apparently the book she really liked.
thank you ever so much.
No, she doesn't like the gold bars nearly as much.
Most kind.
Oh, thank you. That's very
I don't believe you, Alistair. Well, I bet I could get quite a bit more, how do I put it, friendliness points if I actually talked to them in their, in the camp. No, apparently she doesn't really like artwork.
Why, thank you so much. Why, thank you.
They'll give us some extra points with Liliana, since she's one of the more annoying people to get points with at times.
Why, thank you so much.
Ah, she got minor willpower. I bet you if we get it to the one next little thing over, she'll actually get to her next tier, since there's multiple tiers with stat bonuses they get from liking you.
Vieta, this land is held in trust for the sovereign dwarven kings. I cannot allow entry at this time.
King Loghain demands the allegiance of the Desher, or lords, or whatever you call them in your assembly. I am his appointed messenger.
I don't care if you're the king's
Dwarves
wife.
don't give a fuck.
Orgrimmar will have none but its own until our throne is settled.
I repeat, Retreatless, I have important business in Orzammar.
None more important than mine.
Your business will wait. Orzammar must limit outside influence until the throne is settled. No one gets in.
Who doesn't? If I don't get in...
Oh, we're gonna have to kill you, aren't we?
Orzammar has no king. Endrin Idukan returned to the stone not 3 weeks ago.
Well, isn't that
The loss of his
convenient?
sons. The assembly has gone through a dozen votes without agreeing on a successor. If it is not settled soon, we risk a civil war.
The Wardens killed King Cailan and nearly doomed Ferelden. They're sworn enemies.
You make it sound like I care.
Well, that is the royal seal. That means only the assembly is authorized to address it. Grey Warden, you may pass.
You're letting in a traitor?
What part about I don't give a fuck about your politics? Do you not understand?
I demand that you execute this stain on the honor of Ferelden.
That's enough. Raise your blade if you're so tough. Loghain is the traitor who killed King Cailan in Ostagar.
What? Lies!
Stammering, huh?
King Loghain will not suffer this. I will not suffer it. I'm his messenger.
Kill each other as you will. But take your sodding fight off
Once
my
again, I
doorstep.
don't really care.
We are not alone.
Really not alone.
As I recall, you don't really, if you can do the whole intimidate thing, you don't need to do this fight, but the guy's an asshole, so... His mage go squish squish. And I am beating the ass out of this guy. Well, I'll give him this. He is pretty ballsy to keep on fighting even after all of his bodyguards are dead. And it looks like Alistair got the kill. And what loot do they have? Some money, apparently. And some spirit shards. Yay.
You've done me a service. That fool Imrek was barking for a week. Are all humans so touched?
Just the stupid ones.
You are free to enter Orzammar, Grey Warden. Though I don't know what help you will find.
Atrast Vala, Warden. Your arrival is a mixed blessing. We prefer that outsiders not witness our infighting, but your presence will be tolerated.
Those statues of dwarven
So welcome to Orzammar. Also, we have a whole bunch of codex entries to find.
I trust Valak.
I want to see more details. Yes, Mother.
I think got all the Paragon stuff here, although. How hard do you think it is to set up a lava waterfall for your entranceway? Certainly it's quite the sight to behold as you enter town. Certainly is imposing looking too.
Tell me, you have any children, grandchildren, unread great-grandchildren?
Make you think I have any children at all?
And apparently there's just a random book lying on the ground about dwarven propriety. Yeah, the Dwarven Kingdom is a lot smaller than it used to be after the Darkspawn. And we get to do a lot of wandering down there. Or I should say down here. Well, apparently there's a small gathering happening here.
It is the Assembly who makes a king, and a king who nominates his successor. None of it is carried in the blood.
Or, as now, when someone tries using the Assembly to pull a coup. Who's to say what my father said in his final hours, when the usurper Harrowmont was the only one by his side?
I'll have you thrown in prison.
You've bitten off more than you can chew.
Handlers, separate these dashers in the Diamond Quarter. I will not have Balin incite a riot.
Not speak that way about the man
Well
who
then.
should be king!
That escalated quickly. So, that just happened. And we got to meet the two main dudes we'll get to deal with around here.
I won't have fighting in the commons, especially in front of outsiders. My son, I'll have him in the Legion.
Vieta, Surfacer. I'm bid to let you walk the commons, but keep your place. Warden or not, I want order.
Let's come and use. Can the city function like this?
Surface problems. Well, we have no king to hear you. You can join the shouting at the Assembly in the Diamond Quarter if you want. Bunch of Desher lords bickering over sand. Balin, Harrowmont. Is one so different? No paragons here.
Yep, yep indeed.
Themselves for fear of each other. As you've seen, keeping order down among us working people is dodgy. No place for a proper lord. Balin speaks through his second, Vartag Gavorn, in the Assembly. Lord Harrowmont speaks through Dulin Ferender from his estate. Surfacers appoint no paragons? Truly, you're lost in all that sky. They are the best of us, declared living ancestors.
Living ancestors, huh? That sounds like quite the fate.
At least know us. Go to the Shaper of Memories in the Shaperate, the true bright spot in the Diamond Quarter. Yes.
So feel free to say who you guys think we should be siding with. Honestly, both sides do have their good and bad points. Basically, Harrowmont seems to be a lot more even-keeled, as I guess one would put it. I guess he's a bit nicer in a way. I mean, but he also wants to keep everything the way they are, and like keeping the huge class segregation and all that stuff, and all that. So he's kind of a douche in that regard to the poor and all that. While Balin, he's angry, outspoken, kills at the drop of a hat, as you might have noticed. Also, this might be one of the best daggers in the friggin' game. I mean, look at those stats. 2 dex, health regeneration, damage, melee critical chance, and 30% critical and backstab damage. I would love to have that dagger. Anyway, but the Balin's good side is the fact that he's willing to let things change and actually, like, let some of the people be, try to extend beyond their normal reach, as it were. Like, basically, how do I describe their class system? Basically, if you're born to a smith, you're gonna be a smith. Doesn't matter.
I've been trying forever to find someone who really knows the surface world. I don't suppose.
Oh, I remember you. My companion here's a senior enchanter of the circle.
Oh, my lady, it's an honor. I've never met an actual mage. Is it true you can manipulate nature's forces with your mind? Like you were born with lyrium in your veins?
Don't let the glamour fool you, child. Wielding magic is a dangerous occupation.
With great power comes great responsibility.
I've been trying to reach someone there for years. I've sent missives with every caravan, but I never get a reply. I want to know if they would accept me for study.
But dwarves can't do magic. They're like, how do I put it? They're literally born without the ability to access the Fade, so they can't actually cast anything.
Orzammar would learn of one of the great natural forces of the surface. And the circle gains direct access to our knowledge of lyrium smithing. That would be wonderful.
I'm pretty sure it's canonical that you get her in touch with the circle, given what she does for you in the third game.
And it's just fascinating. Did you know the Imperial Magister Lords once had genealogies of every human family known to produce a mage child?
She's so enthusiastic and adorable. I'm glad we're helping her.
Oh, I'll go pack my bags right.
Well then. Well, Liliana and Wynn really approve. And she got her moderate cunning bonus. Nug Wrangler. Oh, I think I remember he has like a little side quest with him.
I knew I should have stuck to common nugs. I've gone and lost them too. I'll never find them the way they skitter.
Common nugs? I don't like those. They look dirty.
No way I'm going back to that supplier in Dust Town. Guess I'm shutting it down.
Okay.
Good on you, stranger. Only need one to turn this.
Okay, side quest? Guess there's nothing back here.
No.
Oh, that's right. He's part of like a side quest, as I recall. Oh, apparently we already found a nug. I think there's a few more you can find.
Ancestor. I'm sorry. Did you have an offering for the ancestors? Although I can't.
I was about to say.
Ancestors reside in the stone. My name is Vilda, widow of Turak of the Smith caste. I pray here every day for my son Rak. I only wish I knew whether I should be asking for his safe return or for the ancestors to accept his soul. It was 5 years ago. He was he joined a Deep Roads excursion, the only smith to go with the warriors to repair their
Yeah, the Deep Roads is kind of like the dwarven underground tunnels, pathways, etc. between all their lands. They aren't exactly the safest of places.
How? There is no way except to brave the Deep Roads yourself. Warden, so you could do it. Only wardens face the Deep Roads without a company.
Oh, that and the Dead Legion.
Oh, thank you. The ancestors finally heed my prayers.
Take heart, good widow Filda. We'll do our best.
Please, find me as soon as you return.
There's a whole lot of side quests to find down here. Well, might as well see what's in Dagna's family's shop.
Welcome to... I must say, you look like our
I do.
people. Looking for a new set of mail. At Janar's, we have everything from...
But platinum isn't an option.
I stay out of politics. It's not good for a smith to get the attention of those who grant vendors licenses.
Lord Harriman's a fair man.
We have one vote for Harrimont, apparently.
On time. But the Idukans have served us well. If it is the ancestors' wisdom to keep them on the throne, I cannot object. Of course, keep in mind we also take items on trade.
So here, well, everything is turning into dragon bone and silverite. Mainly because we're kind of at that point in the game where we're high enough level that this stuff starts showing up heavily. Dwarven massive armored gloves. As I recall, tier 7 is the highest tier you can get when it comes to gear. Yeah, that is some pretty heavily armored armor. If that makes any sense with what I just said, but anyway. We can sell that. 2% stealth bell resistance isn't that good. Why am I carrying trap triggers? I don't use traps. I don't think I've ever used the traps in this game. They aren't really the worst, but their usefulness is questionable, let me put it like that. Oh yeah, I wasn't using that on her because it's a short bow, so it doesn't have as much damage and range. You could end Dagna's whole thing by talking to her father there and telling him what her plans are. There's Filda and... Good lord, we're just going down this street and we've already ran into multiple quests.
Topsiders? Good. Get some outside gold in here. Calm people down. Make them think we should open the gates for good. The more cracks in the old way, the better. That's what Balin stands for. Not your business, but I see where the gold is. He's the traditional pick. Yet he wants a new way, whether some like it or not.
Honestly, I've gone for both Balin and Harrimont before. I wouldn't say either side really does all that much. And oh yeah, I forgot about this armor. This is a pretty nice pick too. Doesn't have the fire resistance, but it does give bonus to, well, strength doesn't really matter all that much. The dex is nice if you're an archer. And you can't really say no to stamina regeneration. Oh yeah, this basically is a... how do I put it? It's stat level ups in book form. Well, that sounds like something for Liliana. Do still need to get her... see here, her feelings as high as possible for her quest to activate. Since it gives a very, very, very good bow.
Thank you so much.
Maker's blessing on you, brother. I'm Brother Burkle of the Red Cliff Chantry, returned to my ancestors' land to spread the chant of light. I'm petitioning to open a chantry in Orzammar. The Shaperate controls changes in Orzamar's structure and society. I need the Shaper of Memory's permission to open
well
the
then.
prayer meeting. Oh, I'd hoped you'd say that. I can see the Maker's hand on your shoulder, guiding you always.
If this chantry could help just one person as much as it helped...
Please,
honestly, this quest is really easy. You just go talk to the dude, he sends you off to sea, and you're pretty much done. Slam bam, thank you ma'am. Now we can't forget to go to the bar. Tapster's Tavern.
I tried Dwarven Ale once. I thought it was just something they tricked surfacers into drinking, as a joke.
I trust Vala, stranger. You must be the Grey Warden we heard about. Welcome to Tapsters. I'm Cora, your hostess. How may I serve you? With 52
That's
types
a
of ale,
lot of
17 types
booze.
mead, and a dozen imported wines, we should be able to serve your needs. What do you have? So, what'll it be then? A Grey Warden.
I think that actually does give you the gift booze, as it were.
Told him I don't understand why the provings aren't open to everyone. I mean, it's how the ancestors show their favor. Do they really need our help to decide who's worthy? And then he practically slapped me. Lord Dennick Helmy, honored Desher of the Orzammar Assembly, and terrible disappointment to my esteemed mother, who doesn't like me spending time in taverns.
My mother just never approved of
You
me
understand what I'm
drinking.
saying, right? On the surface, there are no castes, and it works fine. Am I right, Warden? Very good. I guess someone already told you I was good for nothing, drinking my life away at Tapsters. Or did they leave off at greatest shame to ever fall upon the Assembly? I'm always like that one. You know, most smiths and tavern keeps would make decent deshers if we gave them a chance and a seat in the Assembly. Orzammar are so mired in tradition, no one bothers asking if the castes are even necessary. Me and 79 other fine, upstanding examples of how someone who's born into every privilege inevitably wants more.
Politics!
They're not fond of my views on equality. I doubt either candidate has been outside the Diamond Quarter in his life. But Lord Harrowmont seems a bit more...
Well, he certainly didn't murder a man in the
Balin's
street.
Brilliant, I'll give him that. And subtle as sin. But I don't think anything in
Really?
Orzammar
He's
matters more
subtle?
than winning. Badly. Oh, you're serious? Well, it's simple, I guess. The king and elected deshers of the assembly are at the top. Then it's the nobles. Then the warriors and all the craftsmen. At the bottom are servants. The casteless and criminals are below even that. Your caste is determined by that of your same-sex parent. And that's where you stay your whole life. Whatever your...
Sounds lovely, doesn't it?
As you...
They're everywhere.
Nervous adventurer, huh?
Get away. You'll change like the rest. Monsters hidden in all my friends. There's things older than Darkspawn. And once you're in the story, they find
The story,
you.
huh?
See? I found copies. All from the same pen, and older than the ones in song. Dormant my ass. Take them. I want out.
Okay.
I won't disappear chasing a lie. I won't.
Apparently, he got himself involved in an H.P. Lovecraft story.
Afternoon, stranger. Looking for a stool to share a brook? Name's Naveen. I fight with Prince Balin's expeditionary field unit.
Why are your gauntlets a different color than the rest of your armor?
Figured as much. Good folks, wardens. I was in the deep roads when that one came by. What was his name? Dukan, Dunca...
AKA Duncan.
Something like that. I met him, sure. Good man. Solid. He knows what we go through in the deep roads. Not many do. Not even the ones who live this close. You have to be on the front lines. I go where I'm sent, fight when I'm there, and leave politics where it belongs. Darkspawn. Not much use in turning our weapons elsewhere while those vermin still live. Every Grey Warden ends up there. That's where they send you when you're ready to leave this world. Go die in the dark, putting away as many vermin.
Doesn't that sound lovely?
Getting more crowded these days, though. Lots of people interested all of a sudden. We go back tomorrow, and we're not the only ones. Balin ordered us in at first bell. He's splitting us into 4 teams to search for some of the lost ties. Looking for signs of Bronca, I guess. Seems to be who everyone's after. Bronca was a paragon, some kind of...
He's also pretty friggin' insane.
But she went batty.
Yep, pretty batty.
Into the deep roads more than 2 years ago. No chance she could have survived. And a lot of good men are gonna die looking for her corpse. Excuse me.
Hell, thanks for the info. Saving, saving, saving. There we go. And also, since, as I recall... Oops. Okay, what? Given the fact that this place is called this quest line is called a paragon of her kind, I wonder what the final part of this quest involves. Oh yeah, this leads to Dust Town, aka the poor section of the town. As I recall, we don't have a reason to be there just yet. Did I see something? I thought I saw something else clickable around here. Oh well, over here.
Go on, I'm out of the nug game. Got nothing to say. Saraka, I'm back in the game.
I'm out of the game. I'm back in the game.
I don't have much besides gratitude, but find a bunch more of these and I'll...
So we get like 4 silver for each one we find, apparently. Oh yeah, this is where we go into the deep roads.
I hear they're crawling with Darkspawn.
What's this? A human? We make these tunnels tall enough?
I've been in these tunnels. They're huge.
I cannot allow you past the front lines without... And I've heard nothing of any new patrols scheduled to leave today. Into the deep roads? Not without a full unit of soldiers to back you, my friend. Or a Desher's permission to risk yourself. Orzammar can't afford to lose its citizens or honored guests on casual visits to the deeps.
I guess we can't just say, I'm a Grey Warden, damn it, and let them make them let us through. No, we gotta continue to play politics until we get permission from either Balin or Harriman to go find Branka and bring her back for the whole, final part of this quest. Because, oh my, the deep roads are pretty long. But thankfully, there is quite a bit of, how do I put it? You can go back several times throughout it. Basically, it works kind of like the world map in like the Denerim or the actual world map. So at any time, you can easily make your way back to Orzammar if you need to.
You have come at a difficult time. Orzammar is ill.
News of the hour. Lord Balin promises radical changes that will offend the ancient paragons. Have our traditions no bounds.
Man, they even have their own news networks insulting each other.
This has dragged on too long. It's an insult to King Emryn's memory.
Lord Harrowmont is a weak man, and he will be a weak king.
You need to work on your cries there, Fox News. Oh yeah, there's the Royal Palace.
King. I thought they voted on everything, or something like that.
Here's the Shaperate. This is the place that one priest dude asked us to go. There's also a ton of codex entries around here. And quests, too.
Thief! Who would dare take from the memories? Warden, I'm outraged.
How do you know I'm the warden?
What have we been reduced to? I did. He was bald, with the most garish brand across his head. Almost like he took pride in being castless. Imagine. He's probably in the slums somewhere. As if he'd find a buyer for a stolen tome in Dust Town. They couldn't know the value.
If you say so, and apparently Kiba is deciding to sing the song of his people out there.
pardon me. Were you looking for a particular volume? Not that I could really help. I don't know the libraries very well. I'm just doing some research. I was looking for something about the Orton Tig. It was lost during the last blight, and there aren't...
You look a heck of a lot like Dagna,
They were a
although you
noble
sound a
house
lot more
once,
mopey.
descended from the Paragon Orton, who composed the grand epic of the Seven Brothers and the Ortonic Symphony. My mother's family believes they were descended from Kalana Orton, who was training in Orzammar when the Tig fell. I'm even named for the house, Orta.
Well, they sound quite obsessed with this name,
Any record
apparently.
to be buried in the Tig's ruins, somewhere in the deep roads. A Grey Warden? Mother always said that if anyone could find the Tig, it was the Wardens. I hear Prince Balin and Lord Harrowmont have both been sending out small teams these days. Yes, if you can find the Tig in any if you could. Maybe now that you're looking. It's almost too much to hope.
Well, sounds like a job for us. Okay, bye.
When I last walked this hall, Endrin was king and Orzammar was at peace. The memories often speak of the swiftness with which change overtakes us. But it is different to see it firsthand. I apologize, Warden. I should not burden a stranger with such thoughts. I am Zebor.
And it will change all your memories.
The Grey Warden's visit has been recorded in the memories, along with all who accompany you. That is an odd request, especially for one so new to our city. I thought so. This is not the first time he's made this plea. My answer to Brother Burkle hasn't... On what basis would you have me insult the ancestors and overturn 2,000 years of tradition?
Our way to let him preach. Would you rather wait for a human army to convert you? I haven't used the cunning option before.
What sort of charities do you mean?
Widows and orphans. I think this one?
Traditionally, that is their extended family's responsibility, but sometimes people fall through the cracks. Very well, he may hold a prayer meeting as he requested, if not build a new temple to his god. At least the words would come from one of our own. Now,
oh, that's done.
I hope you find what you're looking for.
Could have sworn there were more books and codex things to find around here. I mean, it is a library. You'd expect to find a whole bunch of, yeah, like this. I'm mainly picking them up for the bonus XP, but still. And apparently they don't mind us doing this.
There we go.
The Legion of the Dead. Who are probably the most badass of badass dwarves. In praise of the humble Nug. And here's the Chamber of Assembly. I think this is one of the places we have to go before we finally start getting our missions.
Warden, it is always a blessing for Orzammar.
Ah, he is the Prince Balin dude.
To our good Prince Balin. What news do you bring? As you like.
And since so far we've only had a vote for Harrowmont, that's who we're going to be going for.
Your mind has gone to dust if you think we would pass such a writ. Half our houses would go broke without the service trade.
The proposal is only effective until we have a king to ensure we are respected by the surfacers.
Leaving you conveniently positioned to take over all contracts. I'll see your head on a pike first.
Deshers, lords and ladies of the Assembly. I've already doubled the guard to prevent violence. Must I summon more?
Well, they only seem to be equipped with the magic staves, and those only work for mages, and the dwarves can't become mages, so they can't really do anything with
I
that.
suggest we put the matter to a vote.
And I suggest you have a taste of my family's mace. Enough.
Oh, is that what it's supposed to be? Because that's not what it looks like. It looks like the
members
mage
can
staffs.
regain control of their emotions. Stone-forsaken fools and dusters. I'm sorry. This is the assembly of the clans. Only dashers and occasional guests of state are allowed in. Forgive me. I am so exhausted. I completely forgot about the message from the gate guard. Welcome to Orzammar, Warden. I hope you can forgive our unrest. The loss of our king has hit us hard.
Things are going a bit nuts.
Respect for your role is great, but you won't receive a proper hearing until we have a king on the throne. Troubling, but it will still seem distant compared to the empty throne. The assembly is...
And you saw how douchey they were in that. Does the city not care the world is about to end?
This is their world, and it ended when Endrin died. I must admit, Warden, I am at a loss myself. It lies with Prince Balin or Lord Harriman, and they are slow to trust anyone in these uncertain times. Dulin for Endrin, Harriman's man, can be found at the Harriman estate. Vartag Gavorn, Prince Balin. I only wish there was more.
So we gotta go meet up with the dude at the Harrowmont estate, apparently. Hi there.
I heard there was a Grey Warden here. I am Dulin Forrender, second to Lord Harrowmont, King Endrin's own choice as successor. Word is spreading that the surface may suffer a blight. It is shameful we are not in a better position.
Apparently you're the guy I'm looking for.
In an ordinary time, Lord Harrowmont would be honored to meet you. Unfortunately, we've already caught more than one of Balin's spies approaching Harrowmont under a pretense of friendship. So I'm afraid I won't be able to take your word.
Of
If you want to
course.
speak to Harrowmont, you will need to prove he can trust you. That's a generous offer. If you mean it, you might attend the proving today. The Deshers take it very seriously. And unfortunately, Balin found some way to...
So, martial arts tournament, got it.
House Harrowmont's best fighters into stepping down. It would certainly make your loyalties loud and clear. Balin would never work with anyone who humiliated him in that way. Harrowmont would have no fear of meeting with you then. Excellent. The arena is located... The key... You can look
Oh,
at them in the
whoops. I
fighter's
guess skipped
preparation
something there.
chambers
Thought he was about to say
sometime
goodbye.
And be sure it's before the fights begin. After the first bout, no one may change the roster. If you need to find me again, I will wait in the Tapster's Tavern off the Commons. There is no better place to hear gossip. Perhaps even word of your victory.
And he just walks off. As I recall, the quest lines for this are basically the same no matter who you pick.
Balin is the voice of change.
I think there is some variations, but they're essentially the same. There's this. Okay, this is the Harrowmont estate.
Regarding Lord Balin's impending marriage to a captain mother.
2 years tomorrow. By all the holy sodding ancestors, how can you people just
Hey, it's
ignore
Ogren.
that?
Bronca didn't go alone, Ogren. She took the whole house, everybody but you. So just get over to Tapster's and drown yourself already. You know as well as I do that's how this always ends.
You think I'm afraid of some cub warrior who's barely off the teat? Ha! I'll...
You lift a weapon or attack a single citizen in Orzammar, and you're stripped of your caste and exiled. Even you can't have forgotten that. Get out of here before I call
Well
the
then.
guardsmen. Can you believe it? Ogren's barely even warrior caste anymore, and he just clomps in here like
If you say so, dude. Should leave before you start complaining about me too.
It was a huge scandal. Ogren should have been executed, but he'd won honors in the deep roads. Instead, they stripped him of all weapons and forbid him from engaging in fights within city limits. If he breaks the decree, he'll be exiled. It's been 2 years since Bronca left. No one has ever stayed in the deep roads that long and survived. The search teams who went out found nothing, but Ogren wants to keep risking lives searching. She's still his wife, isn't she? Even if she took their entire house...
Can't remember if they really go into why she ditched him to go into the deep roads.
Well, before she was a paragon, she was just a smith. And Ogren was one of the best warriors of his generation. Chasing some old treasure. She was quite secretive. Outright rude, really.
Sounds like a lot of dwarves, really.
She found a house that she didn't care about politics, and that we were too self-absorbed to defeat the Darkspawn. She actually threatened anyone who said they'd come after her.
We already know what the deep roads are.
She invented a smokeless fuel that let the smith caste increase their output by nearly a third. Deaths from the black lung also dropped. The assembly said she had the favor of the ancestors.
Well, that does sound handy for smiths.
Paragon. They moved Bronca, Ogren, and all their relatives to the noble caste and founded a new house in her name. Did you see any guardsmen?
Sure, we'll totally do that. Absolutely. More codex entries. Gotta love how people just leave random books just lying all around. Man, apparently Uldred isn't our strongest opponent anymore. Oh, it looks like we got a second vote for Harriman, so I guess we're definitely going for that. Unless we suddenly have a sudden resurgence for Balin support. Also, hello Vanguard, how are you doing today? It's the first time seeing you out here. Always happy to see new faces.
So, I've been hearing rumors that a certain wine merchant is falling behind on his payments.
I can't imagine what you mean. I pay my expenses.
What about the expenses your good friend Jarvia incurred?
I mean, this place looks like it's so breakable.
It's not
You never know what might happen to it.
bad happens, that no one decides to just burn everything in your store.
My store! Please, I don't have much. Business isn't good. People are scared. Tell Jarvia I'll get her money.
Yep, I'm basically planning on going through pretty much the entire series, including the good old recycling of Dragon Age 2. Yeah, looks like we can finally go into this Figures Imports place. Hi there, I'm here to kill your asses.
This is all I have right now. I could get more if I sell something.
Well, well, looks like we have a visitor. Friend of yours?
Is there a problem here, friend? Are these men threatening you?
Please, don't get involved with this.
You don't know what we're like.
Then allow me to make some introductions. These are dangerous times in Orzammar, stranger. Lucky us, the merciful Jarvia is offering protection from the chaos. You're wearing some fancy stuff there. Might make you a target.
Does the glow coming off of my weapons do not give you an indication of how this will go down, dude?
It's yours for the reasonable price of 10 gold sovereigns. Or I can't say what might happen.
That sounded like a threat.
Are you going to make your donation to the Stranger Safety Fund? Or do I have to show you how dangerous Orzammar
Show
is?
me.
Whatever you say.
Right.
Enemies ahead!
Apparently, my dude just keeps on moving out of proper backstab position. And apparently I can't hit shit. And that guy just exploded and killed half of them. There we go. Finally some backstabs. You know, to just loot their bodies. And somehow that dude died on a chair.
What have you done? Great ancestors, he's dead. In my store. I have to get out of here. I have to hide. Jarvia will hunt me down for this. I've never met her, of course. They say she never
I'm
leaves
sure we won't have to kill her later
That's
or anything.
older area of the city where the casteless congregate. She's the one directing this depravity. Since good King Endrin died, they're getting bolder. I wouldn't be surprised if her men come after me in the Diamond Quarter itself. A band of casteless thugs. They're to blame for all the crime in Orzammar these days. They're criminals, and the children of criminals. The ancestors themselves declared them irredeemable. Their births are abominations.
Buddy, I've seen real abominations. That ain't really close to it.
They are destined to be criminals. Actually, we shouldn't...
And away he runs. And looks like there's nothing else for us to get here. Guess the other guys didn't want to drop anything of worth. And this place really loves autosaving, doesn't it? Oh yeah, and we can also turn in the quest with the priest dude. Get that all set up and done.
Andraste teaches that patience is the child. Oh, praise the Maker! You truly walk in the light, friend. I already found a convert among the merchants who offered his shop as a temporary chantry. It's just by the tapsters. Please, come to our...
Quest complete. I think we get some minor XP from doing that, but apparently I've reached 1,000 kills. As I recall, it does have a small effect on the ending. At least it gives it a gives a scene explaining what happened to him afterwards.
Let me guess. This is where the poor people live.
Yes, Alistair, is it really that surprising to you?
There's a ritual.
Walking to town, I'm already getting... Oh, friggin' pin and shot.
As you said. As you said.
Oh, I guess he's the leader. Oh, I got crippled, that's why I'm moving so slow. Hi there.
This will not end well for you. Very well.
Apparently I stabbed him from 10 feet away. Apparently looking at some rocks gave an explanation of the castless. Anyway.
Who are you? You don't look like any guardsman I ever saw, and that's not much of a uniform. Oh, you looking for a chance to bring in some coin? Could be I have that opportunity. Especially for someone
Oh,
with
really?
connections above ground. No offense, but your kings have some laws that don't make sense in a practical kind of world. Like about who gets to buy and sell lyrium. The sacred gift the stone provides us to show her love. No law should regulate that. The laws are meant to keep mages away from the stone.
Also the Templar, as I recall. Because those guys are kind of addicted to this stuff too.
Godwin. He's expecting a delivery of his stones way. You want an investment opportunity? I could see fit to say you can keep it, or since you can travel freely from it, and if you bring back his return order, I could pay you, say, 20 sovereigns as a finder's fee.
As I recall, you can actually get a lot of money for this.
You haggle like a merchant born. Here's the lyrium. I'll be waiting for the next orders.
And oddly enough, no one really gives a crap about me doing that. You would think Wynn would at least disapprove. So yeah, that leads back to the commons. Yeah, true, but
what are you looking for?
It's a quest that's available.
For the likes of you.
It's almost impossible for me to not do a quest that pops up on my screen. It's like, I gotta do it. It's right there. It must be done. An Orlesian bow, huh? And Teven crossbow. As I recall, these things have a lot more armor penetration than the normal bows, but they fire a lot slower. Backhands. Oh. Critical and backstab damage. Efforts boots. Oh, that's exactly what Wynn is wearing. Which is a pretty good set. Of course they have a crap ton of traps and poisons and stuff for us to learn here. Ah, no elf fruit, although we do need that for a quest. Win best companion, really? I will admit I have more of a preference towards Alistair, Liliana, and Morrigan as companions. Oh, hey.
What do you want, Warden? You're out of your element down here. Is that so? What makes you think anyone here would turn me... I mean, this... You've walked into a sodding fight, Warden. And I've already passed your stupid tome along. Too bad for you.
More foes approach. Now see true power.
People just think they can take me. As he explodes into a pile of gore. Weird. Oh, there it is.
Have you a coin to... It's from my son. He's sick. He hasn't any clean clothes to wear or anything to eat today. Neither have I.
So I think we're supposed to do this.
That a stranger would care so much when my own family barred me from their halls unless I'm willing to... But no! I can't bear to even think of it! My son's father is casteless, as is he. I used to be a minor, but my parents stripped my caste and refused to accept me back. Unless I agree to abandon the child in the deep roads and pretend I never bore him. You would do that? But why?
Don't look a gift warden in the mouth.
Then I cannot offer enough gratitude. But I warn you, my father is a stiff...
So go talk to the dude in the bar.
I will wait anxiously to see if you can do what you promise.
Oh, yeah? I usually... Well, the main person I pretty much always use is probably Alistair. Mainly for the fact that... Well, he's probably one of the best tanks in the game, and he's very good at it. Wait, you have a name? Why do you have a name?
Well, look at that. It's not often old Nadezhda sees a fine-dressed stranger.
Generous kick in the face if you ask again. I'm very much tempted to just go with this instead of the other one, just because it's like, damn!
You, Lord. That's right good of you. It takes a stranger to notice how bad things are, huh? No dwarf would lift a sodding finger. Excuse my language. What takes you out of the diamond quarters, stranger? You got a vice you're looking for old Nadezhda to fill?
Where's anybody go to get drunk?
I'll just stay out of...
I think she can actually help with a later quest in this area. Wait, really? I've always had pretty good work with Alistair. Admittedly, when it comes to magic, he kind of sucks at handling that damage, but with most physical... yeah, with most physical stuff, Alistair seems like the better choice to me. I mean, he gets better armor, he gets better skills in that regard. I mean, the sword and shield specializations really make you good at defense. Alright, to the proving ground. Time for us to beat some heads.
You know, of all the mages I've met, you have to be the first one I can honestly say I've really liked.
Why, thank you, Alistair. I am quite touched. I like you too, Alistair. I imagine my son would have...
Well, let's face it, we haven't really seen many mages that Alistair have met outside of Uldred, Morrigan, and Wynne. And let's face it, he doesn't get on well with Uldred or Morrigan very well.
Oh, then this wasn't before you joined the Circle?
I joined the Circle at the age of 9. So, no. Do you still like me?
Yes. Why wouldn't I?
Good. It appears you got away from the Chantry just in time.
Now that I think about it, I've hardly ever really used two-hand specialist stuff in this game. Mainly because I try to keep a varied party, so... Obviously I have, well, as I said, I usually use Alistair as my warrior for the tank. And of course you need a mage, so that means Morrigan or Wynne to fill that slot. And then I usually go with another combat, damage specialist, so that's usually either Zevran or Liliana.
Look, I already told the Proving Master I withdrew. Do you have to keep harassing me? Nor I you, but it's pretty obvious who you're working for. So I take it you weren't sent here to find out if I withdrew from the Proving. In that case, never mind. Look, it's just, when I was younger, I had a thing with this Idukan girl, Rebelka. Lesser cousin, nowhere near the throne. Her family wanted her marrying up, so they matched her with a BMO. But we didn't exactly...
How scandalous. And now Balin's found out.
I thought we were discreet, but she's married to a Desher's heir. He'd kill me if he knew. So I have to slink out of here like some worthless brand for fear Balin will tell the whole city. They have letters. Love letters Rebelka wrote me. If they were made public, she'd be disgraced. Her husband would cast her aside, and I would be lucky to be allowed to die in a duel.
The Proving's better off without you. And of course, this is a side quest we can do.
I don't know how to thank you. I know it's my own fault, but I'd have married her if I could. Balin's fighter, Miaja, has the letters. If you make sure she never shows them to anyone. But you need to find them quickly.
I guess this is for if you don't want to do the fight yourself. Trying to think if you could do this and still get to fight, because, I mean, come on. More combat, more XP, etc. Fixer Gredin, huh? Dude, I just said hello! Ah, crap, bastard stunned me. Also, ow. There we go, waiting for him to explode.
Now you die.
There we go.
there, making warden. Technically, I haven't done anything wrong.
Please don't kill me!
Unless you want to make a few coins. Not that I'm suggesting anything, but you're holding the prize.
I should shut you down hard.
Yes, well, I'll keep my nose clean until you're long gone. How about that? I merely exploit opportunities. I won't get in your way.
Aw, you mean I just can't knife him? Oh yeah, those are the Silent Sisters ones, as I recall. Basically, the lady has lost her tongue, so yeah. Proving armsman.
Fine to see you here, Warden. A number of people have told me they hope to see you in the provings. It's a rare opportunity to fight against someone so exotically trained. In fact, a few were hoping you'd take part in some informal action.
Really? I don't really have that much of an issue, although, yeah, sometimes when I'm really backstabbing into somebody, they'll stop and turn around when they're like 25% HP or something like that. But usually by that point I can finish them off and then just move on to the next target who's still targeting Alistair.
Say the word and I'll line up a team from one of the younger houses. They don't often get a chance to test themselves in the provings. They're a hungry bunch who employ unusual tactics. Understand that there's no concern for fairness here. The younger houses are interested in unorthodox tactics. Many hire mercenaries to augment traditional strengths. Anything goes is a fair description. We give small payouts, maybe a bonus from time to time. But this isn't about money. It's about skill and
XPs!
We've got some young fighters.
So yeah, this is how you get into fights without having to be a part of the quest line. Friggin' blood mages. Oh, both stunned and paralyzed. You gotta love the paralyzed runes when you're going as a dual wield rogue. Damn it, stop resisting everything I do to you. And dead. Suddenly we're not there anymore!
Good job, Warden. You've earned a portion of the receipts. Let me know if you want. Oh.
And we got 12 silver out of that.
You new in the fights? I don't remember seeing you before.
Was. Name's Guidon. I just tendered my resignation. Somehow I don't think the ancestors will favor me today. I bet he did. That man thinks nothing is beneath him. Well, you could just tell him I had my reasons.
And those reasons are?
It's not so much what happened, as what's going to. I heard from a reliable source, Lord Harriman's already given up the throne. Balin called this whole proving to let his lordship save face. Oh? And where did you hear this? That's more reliable than a member of the Assembly.
Hey, Doolin and I'm rallying honorable fighters for Lord Harriman.
I suppose there's nothing his lordship would do without... Maybe you're right. I'm just a warrior. I've always tried to... If I find out this whole thing was some flunky of Balin's lying to me for his own gain, I'll...
Murder him? Slink out of here like a kick dog?
No, you're right. I owe Lord Harriman more than that.
Do not disturb me. I must meditate.
See, as I recall, there's another set of fighters on the other side. Wait, Varric?
Watch for Piotr Naidukin. He's won the squad combat 4
Man,
years.
Varric, you look a lot different than I
11
remember you.
So far. He needs just 3 more for the 1-season record. Front row seats at every grand proving since my father took me on his shoulders. Name's Varric. I got a controlling interest in a mine off the old Roosting Tig. But my backers know not to hand me a pick any day there's blood on the stone, if you know what I mean. They change from round to round. Sometimes it's bare hands, sometimes weapons, sometimes pairs or squads. It's announced when the fight begins. That's about all the warning anyone gets. I'm telling you, Pioten...
Okay, if you say so, dude. The Proving. And Wynn gets a level for me just wandering around here. So we can give her spell shift, shapeshifter, but shapeshifter kind of sucks, to be perfectly blunt. It's just like so antithetical for what you need a mage to do. So yeah, we're going with Arcane Warrior. And start giving her a little bit of Constitution so she can live through a hit or two. So Arcane Warrior, this is its main ability. You go into mode called Combat Magic. While this mode is activated, the Arcane Warrior channels magic inwards, trading increased fatigue for an attack bonus and the ability to use spell power to determine combat damage. Arm of Might and Fate Shroud improve the effects. Additionally, regardless of whether the mode is active, an Arcane Warrior who has learned this spell may use the magic attribute to satisfy the strength requirements to equip higher level weapons or armor. AKA, you take this skill, congratulations, you can now deck out your mage like they were a fighter. Admittedly, that can be kind of iffy in usefulness, especially with high fatigue costs, which, well, basically increases the cost of all your spells. But it can be a fun thing to do. So here, like this one, allows gives them more attack and defense while in combat magic mode. So here, and Shimmering Shield. This is another mode for them. So here, it blocks most damage and grants large bonus to armor and all resistance when active. However, the Shimmering Shield consumes mana rapidly, so it makes them really tough to kill. Certainly would be interesting if you could actually get Arcane Warrior for any of your actual warriors. So in their final ability, Arcane Warrior now only partly exists in the physical realm while combat magic is active. Spanning the gap between the real world and the Fae grants a bonus to mana regeneration and chance to avoid most attacks. Let's see. Here we go. Crushing Prison. Such a good spell.
I am done.
And I just run in, unlock the place, and get the letters. Nobody cares.
Go away. I don't talk to admirers until
Guards, remove this intruder.
Well, fine then. I think he's supposed to be the big boss fight if you do the proving stuff yourself.
This area is off limits. Combatants only. You want to talk? Enter the proving. I speak with my blade.
Okay then. Just making a quick save to make sure we can still continue on into the proving, even if we do help this guy out.
The proving's almost starting. I should leave if you haven't... Where did you get those? No, I can't say what it means to know my Revelka is safe.
I could never turn away a man in love.
I will be glad to fight for...
The proving will begin shortly. I'm sure you can find a place in the stands. Or were you here to take part in...
Does the fact I'm covered in blood not give you an answer to that?
Well, that's a surprise. Never thought the Grey Wardens would take an interest in our king. Let me just put you into the schedule here. Now, is there a particular name you wish listed? We'll just call you Grey Warden, seeing as those human names are a real burden
Really?
to pronounce. We actually have an opening in the first...
Pretty sure my name is shorter than any of the names around here.
That's what I like to hear. I will warn you, though.
Yes, yes,
Once
yes.
the fights begin, there are no... Do you want to start, or would you like some time? The fighters' quarters are...
Let me feel the blood.
Then. I'll be right there. This is a glory proving. Fought under the eyes of the paragons of Orzammar.
Well, apparently they just jumped up him emceeing this whole thing.
First up is Sewern of the warrior caste. Many of you remember when Sewern made history as a lad of 12 by defeating his own father in this very ring.
I bet that made for an awkward night when they got home for dinner.
Prince Balin. Opposing him in Lord Heramont's name is a member of the famed Grey Wardens.
In the name of House Iduken and our future King Balin.
Great to eat those words. I'm tired of talk. Let's get to the hurting.
First warrior to fall.
We will need to fight shortly. You have forced my hand.
Oh, Ben Paralysis went off and yep. Oh, Paralysis, you're so glorious. Well, that was easy. Any more?
Another foe.
The winner is the Grey Warden.
I think I need a shower.
That was an exciting start, Warden. Sewern is rarely trounced.
Yeah, he didn't really get to do much, did he?
Are you ready for your next opponent?
I'll tear out his spine!
Excellent. Let us go. This is a glory proving.
Oh, good lord, okay. Okay, there we go.
This round, Heramont's champion takes on the notorious duo. The warrior caste twin terrors now fighting for Prince Balin, Biaja and Lukjan.
Okay then.
May the stone honor
you fall.
Sure, may the dirt taste good when I feed it to you.
First warrior.
Oh, come on. I gotta be alone against two guys, really? That's kind of annoying. And, oh, come on. Just need one hit. There we go. Oh, they're dead. Okay, I was about to say.
The winner is the Grey
As if there was any
Warden.
doubt. Not like I don't have 30 healing potions on my side if I ever get hurt.
Well, that was an exciting bout. 2-on-1, and you took them both easily. Are you ready for your next opponent? Well, this bout should be quick and dirty. You'll be fighting Hanashan, one of the legendary Silent Sisters. She's a ferocious fighter and dedicated enough to cut out her own tongue. Are you ready to begin?
Just point me to the ring.
All right, then. This
And here we go again.
Heramont's champion has held the field so far, but we'll find out as the Warden faces Lady Hanashan, who proves her worth to Paragon Ashtith the Grey by cutting out her own tongue.
Well, I guess that will make it harder to
And to our Prince Balin
trash talk. Yeah. Is self-mutilation supposed to frighten me?
So shall it be.
And dead. Nothing like some good old face stabbing.
The winner is the Grey
As well it should be.
Heramont will be pleased, Warden. The Silent Sister support was a great boost for Balin. Are you ready?
How many more opponents do we have?
This should be a good match. You'll battle Wojek Ivo, master of all weapons, prisoner of none. He makes it a point never to use the same technique twice. Are you ready to begin? All right.
Just point me to him so I can stun him and then stab his face off.
This round is paired combat. Just as Kiatchet fought as King Bloodwick II, defending our empire, so have dwarves always fought
Except for
alongside
these
the
other
second.
people we fought.
Master of all weapons, prisoner of none. Wojek Ivo has never won the same way twice.
What will he do today, lords and ladies?
So don't I get a choice for a second to... Oh, there we go.
Choose your second, for you face Wojciech Ivo and Valance.
And let's bring Win in because, you know, healing helps.
I got you now.
Oh, dang it. Stop knocking him away from me. They always get really pissed off at Win whenever the walking corpse bomb goes off.
The winner is the great Wojciech Ivo is one of the best this arena has seen, Lord.
I'm sorry, but the music is kind of overpowering your dialogue.
Ready for your next opponent. This is the championship round.
Yay, we get everybody for this.
Combat. Piotr Idukin leads the same team he's taken. Are you ready to face the final?
Just give me that championship belt.
This is the glory proving. Fought under the eyes of the paragons of Orzammar to honor the memory of King Endrin. Only 2 warriors remain. Fighting for his royal cousin Balin, Piotr Idukin has led his team to triumph over every unit so far. Challenging him on behalf of Lord Heremont, the Grey Warden has risen from nothing to stand at the competition summit. Each will lead a full unit of 4
I think mine are going to end up being a bit better just from having good diversity.
Ancestors' favor.
Your judgment is questioned. The throne will never leave House Idukin.
Last one standing.
So let's see. Yeah, they don't really have any. Jotun's henchman, huh? Guess the poor guy doesn't even really get a name. I can't see through all the blood. Okay, there's his right hand, apparently. And Alistair dropped crap. Could have sworn I had him set up to actually, you know, heal himself when that happened, and crap, she's about to die too. And she's stunned. Okay. Yep, she's dead. Well, I guess we're about to turn this into a one-on-one fight as I handle his henchman while he attacks Liliana. Wait. Did she stand up there? Ah, crap. Oh! And the paralysis goes off, and I still miss him while he was paralyzed. Crap. Stupid stun. I'm gonna get a little bit of distance so my abilities could regenerate. There we go. Oh crap, I'm out of stamina. Stamina regeneration, don't fail me now, because it's not until Dragon Age 2 where we actually get potions to regenerate stamina for some reason. There we go. Or do I wait for... Nah, I just use riposte. It wouldn't have happened if Gwyn hadn't gotten stunned while I was trying to get her to heal. I'm still gonna win though, even though, good lord, he hurts. Yep. And he can't keep up with his stubby little dwarf legs.
Of course. So shall it be.
Oh, he got paralyzed. Ah, crap. It wore off. And apparently that did nothing at all. What the hell? Yeah, it kind of is, except for when, you know, your party members don't want to. I mean, once your dudes drop, then yeah, start kiting, but usually you're not able to because the AI doesn't really know how. Oh, come on. There we go. Really? Better heal. I miss stamina regenerating potions and up. There we go. Gotta love how you can actually miss someone who's paralyzed. Oh, he's so dead soon. Once I can actually stun him again. I think I'll actually wait for the dirty fighting to get off cooldown instead, since it's a lot more reliable for a stun. Hit him! Are you kidding me? I thought he was dead if I just hit him once, but apparently the game said, nah, you're not allowed to hit this guy. Well, so much for going off script there. Oh, well, round 2 will probably go a lot better. Well, as long as I actually pay attention to poor Alistair and make sure he doesn't die. Kind of weird that he didn't heal himself, though. Although, now that I think about it, I do actually have his healing thing at the bottom of his list. That might be why that happened. Keep on forgetting that it's set up like the Gambits in Final Fantasy XII.
The proving's almost starting. I should leave if you haven't.
So we'll hand these off to
See
him.
what it means to know my Revelka is. Think.
Oh yeah, that's probably it. Take this up here, and then he'll probably be fine. He'll also probably just go through all of my healing potions really quickly, but he'll probably survive.
The proving will begin shortly. Or were you here to take? Now, is there a particular
Yeah.
Are you ready to start? Do you want to start, or would you like to go down?
Now we get to go through this all over again.
First, in the name of House Aitu.
Now will this guy actually get... No, nope, he's already paralyzed. He's done.
The winner is... That was an Are you ready for your next...
Time to tear out someone's spine.
This...
When you fall.
You will need to fight shortly.
And dead. Easy peasy.
The winner is... the... Well, are you ready for your next opponent? This... will...
There we go again. Can't remember what that effect she has going on there that causes magic damage every so often. But either way, she did. Actually, I think it might be a Reaver skill. About to say, are we done here or what?
Are you ready for your next opponent? This is... Master Grey Warden, choose your second. Huh?
Now for some good old stabby. And then he explodes into a shower of gore. I'm pretty sure the Proving Ground people would love that, wouldn't they? Either that or be horrified, but probably they would like it.
Wojak Ivo, are you ready for your next opponent? This... only two... Eat...
You fight well, but your judgment is questioned. The throne will never...
dang it. No, no, I want to kill the right hand first. And these dwarves just pile on the damage, don't they? Okay. Oh, dang it, stop running. And dead. Okay, now it's just Piotin. Oh, man, he's stunned again. Probably put that on. And their champion explodes into a shower of blood.
The winner is... Congratulations! You defeated the man Prince Trian himself once called the Horns of
The dwarven military powers will never be will be forever crippled without him. Congratulations on making our military useless.
Then it is my honor to declare this Grey Warden champion of the Proving, who has shown that the ancestors favor Lord Heremont.
Are we done? Because I could use a drink.
Spoken like a true warrior.
Don't know why the game sits me over here for this. Who the heck is this?
Not bad. When my arm heals, you watch out, Dustin.
As soon as I regain feeling in my arms, I'll try to murder you again. It's kind of funny how if I lose, apparently I die and it's game over. If everybody else lives, they survive somehow. Oh, where'd Varric run off to? Oh, no, he's probably on the other side. Oh, there he is.
I can't believe it. The ancestors came out of the sodding ground to kiss your feet, Duster.
That was an excellent showing.
Nothing else to say. Oh, well. We're off to the bar. As, of course, after everything loads. It's just taking its sweet time to do. Apparently I've explored 48% of the world so far. The Lord knows we have so much more to explore once we're finally done with playing politics.
You are not religious, yes? You do not believe?
Let's see, the dude said he would be hanging out at the bar.
Oh,
Wait, was it? Oh yeah, there it is.
you're just a very good person, and it shows.
Oh wait, our buddies are talking.
At birth, you were religious like some of the revered mothers. But no, I thought about it and I realized that you're not.
I do what I do because I enjoy it. Because I enjoy teaching others, helping them. I do not seek recognition for my works. I do not seek the approval of my peers, nor the approval of a distant god.
That is admirable. Doing good.
Right, moving on. Let's see. We have a couple of quest things to do here. Let's see here. Oh yeah, this is the lady's father.
I have no daughter. Could be you met a castless whore claiming she was once mine. What? You think she'd die just to keep that thing? She knows what she has to do to come home. I never wanted her gone. Just the little cur. Can't she see she'd have a better life if she got rid of it?
Could you pretend your child never exists when we're crazy like that?
I've been trying. It's not as easy as I thought. Look, just tell her... We never meant to hurt her. It just seemed best that... Oh, just tell her to come home. Her mother and I are waiting for her.
And he vanished! Maybe he was never here to begin with, oh god!
Atrosvala, champion. I hear your performance in the proving was
I think someone just leveled up.
I must thank you for bringing both Meisel and Guidon back into the fight. His lordship was touched to see his old friends stand for him. There can no longer be any doubt where your sympathies lie. If you're ready, Lord Harrowmont will see you now. His lordship is looking forward.
Let's just get on with it. So many politics to play. Can produce very interesting effects, like a rain of flaming toads. Wouldn't that be interesting? Also a bit nasty, and would probably smell horrible. Hi there. You gonna turn around and talk to us, or are you just gonna face away the whole time?
And I apologize for putting one of your rank through such trials.
Oh, that's
I am
better.
Lord Pyrel Harrowmont, and I thank you for your efforts to help me preserve King Indrin's throne.
So you're gonna give me my troops? All I want is your support against the Blight. Let's face it, that's all we're here for.
Are a constant menace, so a blight may not elicit the same urgency you are used to. Ultimately, the Assembly decides what troops to send. If they no longer fear civil war, they'll have no reason to hold back. If you want my support to count, I will have to be king. And right now, there is no sure way to get there. Have you heard of a woman named Jarvia and the criminal carter she runs?
I take them out, you take the credit.
Glad you're so eager. If you help me shut her down, we can show the Assembly I am the right king to defend Orzammar. Jarvia hides her base in Dust Town.
Yeah, it probably wouldn't smell that great. It must have some form of ventilation down here, or they would all die of suffocation, though.
The Assembly that I, and not Balin, have the ability to defend and rule this city. Do this, and I promise if I take the throne, I will not stop until the Assembly send. Look for Jarvia in Dust Town. Do.
Yeah, looks like no treasure around here for us, although looks like Leliana has gotten her second specialization and level up. Now let's give her Ranger just so that we have a bit of difference in our builds and all that. I think 36 is the required dex to get the best bow skills. I'll admit, kind of want to start upping some constitution and willpower in our guys. So here we go. Ranger. First level just lets you call in a wolf. Second one is a bear. Then you can summon a spider. And finally, the last one upgrades the animals you summon. Fairly simple, but if that's what you want, then go for it. And we got 3 skills left in archery to learn for her, which we'll probably finish off first. Hey, it looks like I'm already about halfway to level 15. Is there no loot we can get around here? Oh.
I am done.
Nice longbow. Well, you have a name.
You must be under great strain with the blight upon the land. I will pray to
Well, I guess she's not actually important. Just has a fancy name.
I have done it.
Well, we found some loot. Just gotta love how nobody really cares when you raid their house. You don't even need to sneak or do anything like that, like you do in stuff like Fallout or Skyrim or anything like that. Nah, you can just rob them blind right in front of them and they don't care. As long as it's shiny, it's yours. And off to Dust Town we go. As of course after we load. And I swear these loading screens really need to get cleaned up. I mean, there's blood everywhere when the game is loading. Someone needs to stop dying on the scrolls, I swear. More than privilege. The right of conscription applies to all things.
I'm only asking because you know. Right.
Here, might as well sell some of the stuff we just picked up. Oh yeah, I can actually give that to Win now. I mean, it is a damn good sword. Admittedly, it's not perfect, as it's, where is it spell? That +5 magic, that is its, what's the word I'm looking for? Magic modifier for boosting your spells. All the other staves do have their own spell power modifier. So it doesn't give nearly as much as, like, an actual staff does sometimes. Well, some of the weaker staffs it's better than. And those are some nice gloves. I might give those to Alistair. Yes, the armor of... I could have sworn I gave that to someone else. Oh well, I guess we can give that stuff to Ogren once he joins up. And I actually need to equip those, don't I? Oh yeah, our smuggled lyrium. That no one really in our group really cares that we're smuggling. Oh no.
More foes approach. Sucker the warden. Balin will not allow it.
There's a bunch of random dwarves. Whatever will we do outside of stab them all? There he goes. Wait, Alistair died? Oh, well, everybody else is almost dead. Including Win there. Oh, die already. There we go. You gotta be faster on the healing potion draw there, Alistair. Oh, wait, he only has a cracked skull. That just lowers cunning. A stat which he really doesn't need. And no matter who you're backing, you still get attacked there. It's just different names attached to them. Well, apparently Piotin is the strongest foe we've ever faced. Because I'm pretty sure the Rion has killed some of the other big guys, like the Sloth Demon and stuff like that. You would think the Sloth Demon would be the biggest and baddest thing that you fought.
You're back. I thought you weren't coming. Both of us? I don't believe he said that. I've never heard him refer to my son as anything but trash. He calls
Wait, what does that mean about Shale calling me it?
Maybe Mother convinced him. Or you did. Oh, my friend. I cannot thank you enough. If this were a story, my son would grow to manhood and pledge himself as a knight in your service. When he grows up, I will send him to you. I promise.
Good to know. Quest complete. Now, as I recall, that this is where the entrance is. Oh, it's around here somewhere. I guess I was wrong. This is just some random house, apparently.
The task is finished.
See, I think this is when she helps us out.
Didn't get enough of the architectural beauty of Dust Town? You need old Nadezda to play tour guide? Know her. I used to run with her. Jarvia took over the Carta not more than a year ago, and already she's got every duster with both legs bearing swords for her. Won't be easy. She's gotten real careful.
Whoever that is.
Died. Real paranoid. She's got Carta members all carrying these fingers.
Made of their own fingers.
She scratches some mark into them so she'll know they came from her. There's doors to her base all over the city, but only one is ever open at a time. And if you show up without a token, you'd never know it was there. Can't help you there, Salraka. The Carta members keep them real tight. But that's worth something, right? Maybe just a little. I'll think of you when I go to bed with a...
Alright, now we need to find some Carta members and kick their asses to get their stuff. Oh, here's the suspicious door. Look through the slot. Oh yeah, that'll help. Trying to remember how we get the finger bone token. Although I think we can just wander around enough and the card will attack us, one of them drops it, etc.
You're back. You got more business for me? Enough to know she don't fancy strangers asking questions. Her base goes everywhere in Orzammar. You cross her or even talk bad, your bones end up in the lava. Could be if 30 silver came my way, I might know a bit. Fine. Only Jarvis.
Good old master coercion.
But I tell you, I've watched them. They go up to what look like bare walls and poof, gone. Like there's a secret door. There's one just across the way. Watch long enough and you'll see. Now you owe me 30 silver.
That was when I kill you, really?
Wait, now you want to buy something? Or are we done?
And doesn't anybody around here sell health poultices? Loading, loading, loading. Because I could have sworn the Carta comes after you for asking too many questions.
Jarvia said it's dangerous for anyone to
Idle dwarf, huh? Oh, apparently he's talkable.
Your clothes are so fancy. Did you get them topside?
I'm asking the questions here.
My ma'am used to say they don't got no stone to protect them topside. If I go up there, I'm gonna fall into the sky.
You just have to hold on real tight with your feet.
Yes. When my dad left, he never came back. Used to say he didn't fall up, eh? Don't fall into the sky when you go...
I'll do my best. Yeah, I guess we're not running into any Carta members around here. So I guess we should just go back to the other sections of Orzammar and see if we can find any of them. Actually, what about him?
Well, if it isn't my new best friend.
Never mind. I mean, he seems like he'd be part of the cartel and all that, but apparently not. Loading, loading, loading. Gotta load up all that fancy lava effects. And no one's cleaned up the corpses yet. Actually, does he provide any hints about it? I can't remember.
Yes, Warden. What is it?
Never mind. You would think talking to the captain of the guard would have some insight into the movements of the cartel and all that. Yeah, maybe I can loot a finger bone token off of one of their corpses now that we know about it. Apparently not. Looks like we have plenty of finger bones to go around, though. Hello, Kiba. Welcome back. How's my little dog doing here, buddy? As I attempt to play one-handed while scratching his back.
You're the best wrangler I've ever seen.
Apparently delivering the nugs gave Alistair a level. We haven't really talked much about the warrior specializations. Alistair comes with the Templar one, which I gotta admit is pretty meh. I mean, it's supposed to be like the anti-mage kind of specialization, except I don't know, it just doesn't really seem to do that well against them. I mean, if they had more bonuses to like spell resistances or something like that, then maybe they'd be better. But most of their stuff involved just like getting rid of an enemy's mana or something like that, which really doesn't do all that much against the AI with seemingly unlimited mana. We also have Berserker, as you might imagine. These are the guys you want to go with for the two-handed specialization. They're big, they're burly, they destroy everything they can and rage about it. Then we got Reaver. As I recall, Reaver's just kind of there. They're alright, but I don't know. They never really seemed all that great to me, especially if you're using a tank. Champion, on the other hand, is probably the best one you're going to go for with someone like Alistair. They have a lot of like leadership bonuses to your group, so they tend to be very handy in that regard. Let's see, we don't need cunning. We do need dex on him now. Need 3 more dex to get him to the max on his the final skill in shield and sword, this one, shield mastery. So yeah, champion's abilities, we got Warcry, which makes it that all enemies have an issue hitting you. There's also a buff for it, yeah, right here. Makes it so that the Warcry also knocks enemies off their feet, and I thought there was something else, but no, I guess that's it. They also have Rally, which is a very nice sustain mode. Gives everybody an attack and defense bonus while the mode is activated. And when you get this passive, it makes the attack bonus go even higher. So, yeah, it's a pretty nice one. Makes Alistair all shiny now. Now, well, we still haven't ran into any more Carta members. We're up to 1,030 kills. We've killed 419 people. Apparently we've only seen 2 fantastic creatures. There we go. No random enemy dwarves hanging around here. Dang, I can't remember exactly what you gotta do to get the fingerbone token.
Rumors of Grey Warden mass recruitment of castless circulating the commons. Is Lord Harriman getting rid of the
Okay, you're doing a bit better there. I still need some work, dude. And, oh, more Balin fanatics. Hi there.
More foes approach. Attack for Balin.
dang it, which one of you stunned me? Stop trying to target people I can't actually walk at. Just get the guy right in front of me, game. Thank you. Apparently I can't backstab him? What the heck? Yeah, apparently I can if I stun them, but that's the only time I can.
Here comes trouble.
Yes.
Alright, he still has his concussion. Ah, crap.
I have
I wasn't trying to talk to you.
and
Seriously, you guys need to work on cleaning up all the corpses in your town. Yeah, there's the Shaperate, but... Oh yeah, we do need to deliver that book back to the guy. We did go and murder someone earlier to get a book, so yeah.
You found it. Warden, you have my gratitude. You're a bright spot in an otherwise dark...
What, no money?
At least
fine then.
someone's willing to stand up for tradition. Thank you again.
Saving again. What, are we gonna run into another Balin ambush? Because let's face it, at this point they don't really do that much to us.
News of the hour. Lord Harrowmont, proven to be working with surfacers. His betrayal of dwarven values exposed.
Yeah, no cartel with dudes over here.
That the Grey Wardens have aligned with Lord Harrowmont. Be not afraid to follow suit.
Where those guys are screaming at that the entire game. Oh my Dragon Age Online profile. Well, I'm pretty sure they've actually turned that service off. I'm fairly certain. See anybody over here? Nope, guess not. And we still can't enter the Deep Road yet. Well, maybe we've asked enough questions that if we go back into Dust Town that someone will be after us or something. I don't know. This mission is kind of aimless in that regard, and trying to figure out the exact flags you need to fly in order to get things to move. We've killed 5 more people. Oh, come on.
Javia don't like no one asking questions.
Maybe there's actually people in here now. Oh, yep.
Well, look. Javia said you were looking for trouble. Congratulations. You found it.
Yay! We found the people we need to kill. Ah, crap, stun. Good lord, Alistair just got completely jumped on there. And dead.
Don't kill me! Sonic ancestors! What do they teach you on the surface? You fight
Oh,
like
please. The Archdemon fights like me.
sweet bloody stone, look at them all.
The base is below the city. You can get to it through the wall of the third house on this row. Put this token through the slot, and it'll open. Well, will you let me go now?
Zero. No. On the one hand, we could just let him go. On the other hand, he also could possibly go warn his boss that we're coming. Screw it. I want my XPs. At least we finally had someone who actually goes, "Oh crap, you're a lot stronger than I thought you were. Please don't kill me." Everybody else just fights to the death without a care. And he had only a spirit shard. Come on, don't you guys have better stuff to drop? Well, at least that's a bit of silver. It is a rather random location for that kind of a thing to happen. I mean, it's like, in order for you to be able to get the fingerbone token, you have to talk to people. Then you then go into a random house, get attacked by someone, and then get the token off of them. And the most powerful thing that Wynn has slain is a blood mage. Oh, for a second there, I thought it was done. There we go. Hi there, Avon calling. Oh, he wants to parlay, does he?
What's the password?
Oh, Balin rules forever. Harrowmount rules forever. Jarvia sucks lizard eggs. No, wait, I remember. Die, scum!
Looks like we have a martyr, boys.
Has all the bodies I've left in my wake not been a clear indicator of how this will go down? There's the big bloody explosion I was looking for. And dead. And soon to follow. Oh, come on, hit. More EXP for me, indeed. Gotta get dim levels up. Oh hey, health poultices. So nice to finally find them dropping. So here, how much? Got about 3 bars left to go. To hit level 15. Oh my, I see a lot of enemies on my radar over there. Wait. Oh, we're being attacked from over there. Wait, Alistair, don't! Wait, what? Why didn't he trip the tripwire? And he goes boom, and this guy's soon to follow. Yeah, it looks like he's got some friends waiting right behind this door. Or might as well wait till we get our stats regenerated, well, not resources regenerated before we open the door. Surprise, motherfucker! Damn it, stun. Holy crap, look at everybody all just stuck in here. Okay, apparently he is not the one I want to kill for. There it is. Couldn't figure out which was the one that had the corpse bomb on him. Oh yeah, that's right. There's like a little mini quest with that guy's stash. Like you have to find a whole bunch of random objects around the place and then stick them in a spot, and then it'll like unlock the chest for you. If you mess it up, it has like a crazy trap that almost kills you in it. Hi there.
Very well.
Oh, a Kunari mercenary, huh?
Let us end this quickly.
Your other incarnations are better.
As you say.
Apparently, I can't hit crap.
As you say.
Yep. Yeah, Mortician or Necromancer, take your pick. What? That's a lot of ice bolts. That'll at least be worth some good cash since I don't use crossbows usually. That's not what I wanted to do. How do I... There he is. Hi there.
It will be done.
Oh, I got me shot for a second there, it looked like. Seriously, the corpse spawn line is so good. Well, apparently their friends decided to get involved in. I'm getting stuck on a pillar, apparently.
You will not win. There is no hope for you now.
As they just run up one at a time, I'm not entirely certain that they thought this plan out.
True power. As you say.
Oh, come on.
Of course.
There we go. And dead.
Success.
Ooh, more silverite. Oops. That stuff is good. Especially helps out in this place since it improves damage to Darkspawn. And guess what we're going to be mainly fighting in the deep roads, and we should have gone to the other side apparently, since there's things still left alive, and that will not stand.
Enemies ahead.
Hey, it's an elven mercenary, okay. She's a very tough mage, that's for sure. But she still blew up. About to say, where'd the assassin dude go?
Flee while you can. As you say.
And dead.
You've seen and touched Andraste's ashes. They are the holiest thing. I do not know if I am worthy to look upon her. Yet.
And Liliana approves. I think this is what you need for the... Ah, crap. Never mind. I just got heavily injured trying to pick up some costume jewelry, apparently. Okay, maybe I'm doing this little side quest wrong. Should probably actually read the quest description for opening this stuff, but eh. Yeah, I think, as I recall, the way to the site is actually the... Where we're supposed to go. This is the site area, and...
More enemies ahead.
You know, putting down a glyph of protection on the ground really doesn't help much if you fight in front of it. do I seem to be having there we go, backstabbing. And off he goes, his head. Yeah, this stupid thing. Yep, trap triggered, but I resisted. I think it's just a paralysis glyph, so you would get stuck in place for a bit. But let's face it, when there's only like 3 archers left, odds are if only one of you gets caught, it's not gonna really cause a game over. Well, we found their armory, although their stuff doesn't seem to be that good. And someone apparently decided to put his savings in this room. Hello. Why is she running in there? You're the mage, Win. You're not supposed to try to get in front of everything. There we go. Trying to kill his ass because he was the one with walking bomb on him. Wish there was a bit of a better indicator which enemy had walking bomb. All you can really tell is that there's like a little glowy bit on their chest. Oh, come on. I'm stunned and pinned. I hate pinning shot. It just seems to last for so long. I think Liliana got that one, although... Did she just hit that... she hit the air over that chair. What the hell? Clearly, it's a miracle of Andraste, the amazing arrow-blocking air. A Hail Rune! I think that's the one that improves your attack rating.
What is that? A trap?
Easily remedied. This is just more part of the trap. Well, looks like we have a little side area over here with more. Ah, crap.
It is some kind of trap.
Well, I triggered the trap. Didn't seem to really do that much, though. It's the Carta Jailer, huh? Oh, just... There we go. Kind of funny how few rogues they actually have working for the Carta. And there we go. Ah, crap. Oh, are you kidding me? I hate pinning shot. Can I move again? There we go. Son of a bitch. Seriously, it just lasts so freaking long. Oh, we got a jail key.
I see you bear no love for Jarvie. Please, stranger, let me out. Thank you. We've been down here.
And a random corpse with a dwarven longsword.
My friend didn't make it. Just stopped eating one day.
See, I think we're actually getting close to this whole bit. Iron Bark. As I recall, there's a side quest you have to do to collect a whole bunch of Iron Bark for a bow. I don't remember it being that great of a bow anyway, either. see how you like being marked for death. Yay, more health poultices. Healing potions become surprisingly rare as the game goes on.
It is some kind of trap.
We have a Canary mercenary and a couple of archers. Okay. Dang it. Ah, damn it, not again. Enough with the pinning shot already. Get rid of these traps. Disarming traps is worth surprisingly good XP. Really, all he had was a gold ring. Come on, give me something better than that.
Very well.
There we go. Finally, let me target it.
More foes approach. As you say. So shall it be. As you say.
And dead. Okay, done with this fight. I could have sworn we could, like, mouse over and see what actually they were, but oh well. Well, I think we're almost to the end of this.
We should do something and quickly.
Man, how many Carter are left? You think after a point they would all be going, oh god, half of us are dead! We really should get out of here and get unstunned already. There we go. Oh, you best not pinning shot me.
Now you die.
Dirty fighting is okay. Pinning shot, however, is not. Oh, there was a mage over here. Oh, she's dead now. And all that stuff is mine. And I take horrible injuries from picking that up. There we go. Crap, I thought we were actually getting close to finishing this place. This is bigger than I remember it.
I have done it.
Oh, hi, giant spiders! Been a long time since we've seen the spiders, hasn't it? Come on, kill it already. I would say kill it with fire, but the only fire damage we have is on Alistair's sword.
Success.
See, we know there's something to the north, but what's over... Okay, this is probably where Jarvia is hanging out, given the fact that it suddenly decided to save the game. Yep, I was right. Kaboom! Seriously, people really hate their buddies getting turned into corpse bombs. Oh, come on, dial it. There we go. Why was I missing so much there? Wait, there was a guy behind us? Apparently there was. And now I'm stuck. Oh, wait, okay. Never mind. Why can't you guys just get around me to go attack him? There we go. Oh, get back here. Oh, nice. I guess this is where they keep their animals. Oh, I remember these weird worm-headed dinosaur things. Oh, you get to see quite a few of them in the deep roads. There we go. Yeah, you use all those costume rings and all that stuff to open up Jammer's chest there. And we actually got a new hat, I do believe, with that. There we go. Ooh, I'll take that. Lord knows I would like some better stamina regeneration after that fight with Pietron earlier. Pieton, whatever. Fancy named dwarf. Let's call him that.
So, Harrowmont finally realized we're taking the city, yet he still can't be bothered to send his own men. Well, you picked the wrong side, stranger. It doesn't matter who's king, as long as there's a queen.
Okay.
You'll pay for their deaths 100 times over. Kill them, but leave the mouthy one alive. I have plans.
Yeah, that's not happening, lady.
Let us end this quickly.
And I just realized I didn't level myself up yet. Dang it, she hasn't corpse bombed anybody yet. Yep, she turned invisible. I forgot, she has like a ton of friggin' archers in this area. Ow. What? Do I get to stand up anytime soon? Thank you. Oh, crap. Oh, Jarvia went straight for her, didn't she?
They'll need help right away.
And, crap. I wasn't paying attention to, like, wind die. Well.
Right then.
Yes. Now you die. Very well. As you said.
To me, I need help.
I can still see where she is because of my, assassin skill. Ah, crap. That's not a good thing to be on me.
As you said. There is no hope for you now.
Oh, there she is.
You have forced my hand.
Oh, come on. I told him to heal. Jarvia, you suck. Apparently I suck at actually getting my friggin' stun off with Riposte. I didn't see what killed me there! I just like walked up a set of stairs and died. There's a lot of more guys in that fight than I remember them, though. There's like 8 archers standing up on those stairs. It's always awkward at the loading screen after you die. It's like everything's judging you. Oh yeah, we have to go up and do that again, although we'll do that in a second. Let's just get through this fight, and then we can go handle that.
So, well, you picked the wrong side, stranger. It's hardly convincing when you're...
Well, fine then. I guess we're fighting no matter what. Fair, I try to see what happens with a different option, but not all that much did change. Main thing is, we need to try and keep Wynn alive so that, you know, she can heal and all that fun stuff.
You will not win. What is that?
Let's see, where are all the... Well, I never even saw that tripwire, but hopefully this means it won't get tripped later. And crap, Jarvia went off after Wynn and Liliana for whatever reason. Hurry up and get her off of her already. As I just run around in circles and she decides to do nothing about it. Restore her. Get Liliana back up. And then suddenly Liliana was screaming, and I am low on it. Stamina again. Crap. There we go. Oh hey, got my level again. And there's Jarvia again. And she does not like Wynn. This time, however, she was almost dead.
As you say.
Okay, and we're done. Oh, how lovely, a silver chalice. That's another of those hats that we picked up over there.
I am done.
And just a red steel dagger? Come on, you gotta have better than that.
Success.
Oh well, we're almost done here. Of course, now it has to save again. At least it's saving after the big boss fight.
Very well.
Really? Come on, Riposte. Your big thing is that you can stun people, and it's not really a better position for you, dude. Oh, come on, die already. There we go. A glorious blood explosion. And he just lost his head.
You have forced my hand. As you say.
Ooh, nice. Always happy to get more poultices. Guess Seriously, the stores do not sell into... Oh, crap. My inventory's full.
There we go.
Well, I guess I already have another longer Irish cap? I don't know. Like, what do I ditch? Sure, let's go with those. Oh, that's going to be fun to have to deal with. But we're done down here now. The Carta is totally destroyed forever and always. Except that they keep on showing up in the later games too. Clearly that's why they lost. They were all hopped up on the shrooms. That and I just got, my head just went MST3K. Deep hurting. Deep hurting. Man, Jarvia doesn't even count as a boss.
God, by all the... You made a hole in my wall! It does? Oh, sorry. If people find out about this, my business will be ruined. They'll think I have something to do with Jarvia. Dead? How? Did you... You did, didn't you? You killed her. And then you climbed out of there into my shop. Oh, just leave me alone. I don't want anything to do with this. And if anyone comes asking, I'm gonna tell them you did it.
Okay, then. Oh, this is, what, Dagna's father. That's it. Anyway, we'll deal with selling in a bit. We have a date in the Diamond Quarter. That is after it finishes loading. Oh, come on. You don't need to save again now. I think all we gotta do is go talk to Harrimont again, and then we're allowed to finally get into the friggin' deep roads to get to the latter part of this. Because we're finally almost done with all the politics! You mean Jarvia wasn't more powerful than Piotin? I don't know, but I think that might be racist. Foes with colored names. You have something against the color orange. Hey, the Kirkari Wilds hasn't been important for quite some time, and apparently we killed 100 people down there.
Lord Balin swears revenge on Grey Warden.
Oh, I was gonna say, wait, don't you work for Harrimont? Why are you saying? Oh, wait, never mind. Yep, just misheard it. Yeah, it's very... He seems to have a lot of crystals, I was thinking. Yep.
Jarvia and her Carter are dead. I suppose it was unrealistic to expect them to surrender. I have no desire to go back on my word. But when Balin heard the news...
Of course he did. Steaks.
He is forcing a vote in the next 2 days. By law, that prevents the Assembly from hearing any other pleas. To help with your troops, I will require your assistance one last time. Do you know anything of the Paragon Bronca?
Always another step, get to the point.
Yes, a smokeless fuel that made underground forges safer than they've ever been. 2 years ago, she took her entire house into the deep roads on a mad quest to uncover ancient secrets.
Guess what we get to do? And who's really surprised?
Endorse someone for the throne. The assembly would be honor bound to accept her wishes. Her entire house went with her. It would take
There's a lot of Darkspawn down there.
If not, bringing proof of her death or a body to return to the stone would still show that as an ancestor, it was my hand she guided to her remains. My men traced Branca's disappearance to an ancient crossroads known as...
And one finally, we're gonna get to go into the deep roads.
I can provide a map to lead you there. Just enter the deep...
Certainly takes us long enough to get to the actual dungeon part of this place.
And may the ancestors guide your steps.
But unfortunately, that's gonna have to wait till next time because unfortunately, I got an appointment this evening. Gotta get dinner, etc., so on and so forth. Usually, I stream a lot longer, but well, Thursdays are usually my short day. Anyway, thanks to everybody who came on out. Tomorrow it's Final Fantasy Friday, and we're starting up Final Fantasy Tactics, so that should be fun. And if you liked what you saw, drop a follow, and I hope to see you all again there. See you next time.